I bet. All right, so how do I do this shit again?
Not the snarls.
What? This is how we start this shit off. Word. All right, ready? All right. Welcome to the Everyday Beam Struggle, where we do whatever the fuck we want. Today we are gathered here with some good and wholesome niggas in chat.
Cap.
All right. Well, we do have a lot of topic to talk about today.
Also cap.
No, actually, no, we do. Quite. We got Space Jam. We got a fucking Lil Nas X to talk about. Godzilla King Kong. We got quite a bit of shit to talk about, to be honest. It depends on what you guys want to start with, though.
Thunder, I feel like you might like that movie if you haven't seen it.
So that was my thing. I guess it's already like semi-mild spoilers already. I have not seen the movie, but I specifically told people I am not going to watch it unless I hear that Godzilla at least looks like a badass.
Thunder, you should watch it.
And I've heard Godzilla at least looks like a badass.
Here's
So
the thing, watch
yes.
it, and then don't watch the last 10 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Listen.
How long so I can just see a YouTube video of them fighting?
Thunder, all I'm going to say is you're going to love 90% of that movie because that's all that is.
Man, but the trailer made it look like King Kong just put his
that's
shit
what it
in
had
the
to do to like baiting everybody. Like, oh man, is this close?
Here's the thing, there were moments where, you know, Godzilla wins. Big King Kong's just like, all right, well, I'm not going down like that. You're not finna just throttle me. I'm gonna get my licks in. And then King Kong, Godzilla looked harder.
So here's the thing. I thought I was gonna hate this movie because you know how when they launched the trailers, they did like a regular teaser trailer, whatever, and then they did a King Kong trailer and then a Godzilla trailer back to back.
Yeah.
I only ever saw the King Kong trailer, and I thought that was the official trailer.
Oh,
like, you gotta be shitting me! It's just a lizard getting rolled. Like
I was trying to explain that to you. But you were on that. I'm not watching this movie if this is what's gonna happen, and I was like, no. This is on trailer, Rip.
When they was playing the rap music as King Kong decked the fuck out, I was like, "This is my America." Like,
all I'm saying is they didn't play that rap music throughout that movie, and it made me sad.
All I'm gonna say is, I don't know if like whatever happened in that movie was like they just freestyle that shit, or that's actually like lore between King Kong and Godzilla whenever they went to that place.
Well,
I'm gonna be vague about it, but
I was about to say because I was gonna go into detail.
I have to ask, what kind of music did they play for Godzilla? If
generic monster music.
There was no rapping. It made me sad.
Generic,
almost ethically charged to put the rap music with the giant gorilla ape, you know?
But they did for the trailer though.
Tell me that trailer wasn't 10 times harder with that song.
Never mind.
No.
I'm gonna type it in squad chat.
Let me see.
It's always good. I'm gonna type in the squad chat. So.
Let me see.
Godzilla did have some bland music.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's interesting.
All right,
so it's like
I want to detail are we talking about this movie?
I don't want to spoil fucking Thunder.
I mean, at this point, I've heard a little bit about what happens.
Yeah.
I can go into the back room. I can throw myself in the back room if y'all want to talk
the movie definitely did just come out like.
Yeah, we could probably talk about it like next week. We kind of be vague, but
I would be vague. Okay.
Overall,
fuck the humans.
Yeah.
No. That's one thing they said. The people came out and they said, okay, so throughout the entirety of the MonsterVerse, we are toning. There is going to be less and less people.
Unfortunately, that's not what they said. So the guy who directed just this movie said, "Yeah, I actually after this movie, I really want there to not be not as much human shit." Right, but who said he gets to decide? Like, for all we know, he's not even making any more movies with this universe after this.
If they're gonna do it, I just need it to be like Kong.
Yeah,
if they could just get rid of Millie Bobby Brown's character and like pretty much.
She literally didn't do anything throughout that whole movie. To be honest,
that's a crazy thing. She just pissed me off.
Toasty,
all she did was make me angry.
Toasty, did there was supposed to be a Pacific Rim Godzilla crossover that got canceled or something?
Probably Pacific Rim was. Second one was apparently ass, so they probably just killed Pacific Rim off entirely.
The first one was I like the first one a lot.
Yeah, everybody loves the first one, not the second.
Yeah. And then the second one was we're talking about
Godzilla vs Kong. Then we're going to
the podcast started, Kagi, while you were gone.
I figured, but I haven't watched Godzilla.
We're going to be vague. We're going to give people at least like a week, of a grace period to watch the shit before. I'll give it like a 6 out of 10 to be honest.
It's fun.
Yeah,
Okay. Let me ask this: is it better than the Bryan Cranston Godzilla?
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
every movie on this earth
Everything's
is better than that movie.
Yeah, you give that a.
You would
very
have
low
to
bar.
not try.
Bro. I love Hayden, but she told me she liked the Bryan Cranston Godzilla movie, and I was like,
He probably just likes Bryan
How is it?
Cranston.
Bryan Cranston.
He's in there for like 2
he's
minutes.
gone within the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, that
Probably why
was
she
not
liked
it.
She probably doesn't like him, and then when he got gone, she liked the movie more.
I hate you.
I'm gonna shout out chat or anybody if you are a fan of Godzilla of the Nuclear Lizard. If you have not seen Godzilla vs Destroya, that's probably my favorite Godzilla movie.
Dude, now
ever.
that I think about it, I haven't even seen the sequel to that Bryan Cranston Godzilla.
You're not.
King of the Monsters it's not the best movie, but it's way better than that movie.
Facts.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
At
If it's
least
got Ghidorah in it, I'm in.
It's good to see all the monsters.
It does.
Too.
It does have Ghidorah in it. It has literally damn near almost all of them.
Like fucking
Is
Mothra
this
and, like,
is
all
this
that shit.
is this the first topic on the podcast, by the way?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first one we
Okay,
went with.
Cool.
Yeah. We were waiting
I-
for you to touch your OnlyFans actually.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh, didn't know the game started.
I just hated I like like a good majority of it, but like somewhere like the middle towards the end, I was just rolling my eyes like this is like I'm over this.
I like the.
It's good that it was short enough, like just like an hour and like any longer than that, it would have been bad.
I like
Facts.
the. What was it when they went to that other place? Moon?
Yeah, that was
That
crazy.
other place. That
I
way.
like that.
What do you mean? The other place, as in the
The
You
good
know?
place.
place that I had to travel to.
Yeah.
I think that was that's when I was tuning out. I'm gonna keep it a
No,
bug.
I like that because it explained a lot for it. Basically, I had my own theory on it, and that basically like confirmed what I was thinking.
I hated that plot point. that plot point, I
didn't
hated
like
it.
some of the stuff that happened in it. I just like the whole. I did not qualify.
I did.
I wasn't paying attention. My controller just started vibrating while I was leaning back in my chair.
Yeah.
Because there was the.
They did something where kind of like tied in things together, and I hated that.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep it vague for now until next week. But wasn't a fan.
I'm gonna have to watch that sometime this week.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Actually, let me know when you watch. I'm actually want to watch it with you.
I'm normally
I
not.
wanna watch it with you.
I'm normally not a
Oh,
huge bitch about this kind of stuff, but I'm such a big Godzilla fan that I'm like, if he just gets washed and or loses, like I don't even want to.
Oh no, Thunder, you'll be fine.
Here's the thing.
You'll be fine.
This movie gives.
It's not gonna be
fan
like
of
the last
side
movie.
what they want.
They
Plus-
give a good job.
Plus,
It's
in the
not King
first
of
time they
Monsters.
did this, King Kong fucking won. So like, I never wanted to go.
Bruh, I need you to
I
watch
thought
this
Godzilla
because
won. I thought Godzilla won.
I need you to watch this because
No, Kong won the first
people
one.
were capping when I was watching. I was like, bro, there's no way we watch the same movie.
Here's the thing. That movie is. It's all about perspective because you can throw so many things like if this, if that, what about this, what about that? It's one of those things where you're either gonna hate it or you're really gonna like it.
Why it's so common for people to like you come home from work or school, whatever, you take your jeans off and throw on some shorts, but like I like my jeans, man. I'm cozy. I don't get the big problem.
I have not worn
It's
jeans
whatever
since
to change it to
2019.
something more comfy. The wild thing was people calling it inside. Or was it being called inside?
Right. That's another thing. So like now, so you tell me if I run to Target, my basketball shorts and a white tee and some slides, I guess the slides, but like let's say I throw on some shoes with a white t-shirt and some basketball shorts. Now I'm wearing my inside clothes outside. It's like can't wait to lose it, man. I hate you niggas.
How was your Easter? I don't know, just like any other Sunday. I didn't do anything. I just woke up, played
Yeah.
games.
So Lotus, do you ever sleep in your jeans?
I have fallen asleep with jeans on, but I don't go to sleep with jeans on.
Ew, that sounds so nasty.
Let's say you were a jean sleeper, okay?
Why?
A jean sleeper.
It was just kind of your vibe.
Okay, no. I lied. There was, so I don't know how much any of you know about raw denim, but when I bought my first pair of APCs, I would sleep with them on because that's something you're supposed to do to break them in.
Mhm.
But yeah, that did happen for a while.
Okay, so when you were doing this, all right, do you wear them during the day and then go to sleep in those same dirty jeans you wore all day, or did you keep a pair of nighttime jeans on deck?
Nighttime. Ew.
I'm not a jean sleeper, but if you were a jean sleeper, am I high or do nighttime jeans not just make more sense?
Okay, like this is such a Thundershot question. Well, I wasn't doing anything or going anywhere, but like the first few days, like I would just throw them on and just wear them around the house and sleep in them. But like if I were to go out, like I wouldn't go out all day sweating the same jeans and then come home and sleep in them. No.
Ew.
So
Yeah,
you're saying
nasty.
if you were a jean sleeper, it would simply make more sense to switch into a pair of nighttime jeans.
It would, I guess.
Yes.
These are my sleeping jeans.
Two things that drive me like nuts is like sleeping in jeans or like being in the water with jeans. That just
Oh, being in the water, yeah.
That sounds terrible.
I've never been in the water with jeans on before.
I
Have y'all ever
like,
worn
it
your
was more
shirt
so like
in the,
I would
in the water?
like
Yeah.
yeah.
I've never had shoes on in water either. No.
yeah, I'm not doing that.
I did, however,
Rough.
I did in some sort of like half sleep stupor, I guess, or something, like waking up and going to take a shower. Did forget to take my socks off once, and then I was like,
I
that
have
woke me up
also
real
not
fucking
done
quick.
that one once.
I did step into the shower with socks on. I was like, I'm really tired.
I think
I'm going back to bed.
I'm home from a party in high heel. Bro, they need to make dude high heels. That's what they need.
Dude,
Make some dude high heels.
That's what
They
high
do.
heels.
No, they already do. It's called Air Force Ones, because Lord knows you go a whole foot with a pair of ups on, bro. I tell you something.
I mean, that was the whole point of high heels. They were for guys.
Actually, yeah, men were the first to have high heels, though. Hold
Yeah.
up.
Men are peacocks, man.
We are the prize. I keep
Facts.
saying
We
this.
are the prize.
I keep saying this. Women are brutes, all right? When you hear them talk about sex, they're brutes. Men are gentle creatures, all right? Every time you talk to women, it's like, I want you to fucking pound my pussy. I don't want nobody to pound my... Getting kicked in the dick hurts, all right? There's a reason why it's called family jewels. They're delicate, all right? We are the prize. We should be taken with care of, all right?
Yeah,
we
I'm
need to
kinda
be
spitting
catered.
facts with these facts
We
he's
need
spitting.
to be catered to, all right? Women are just uttered brutes, all right?
Maybe I want to be babied.
Facts. I'm tired of all
Maybe
these
I
women
want to be
asking.
pampered and spoiled.
All
Hold
these
up.
women are
I'm
waiting
down to
out
be the trophy
just for
husband.
us to wife them. Why don't nobody
City boys talking
husband
about
us?
to be in full effect. Hold up, you might be onto something.
Husband us. We don't want to wife you. What about us?
Husband us.
Husband me.
Husband now. It's hot boy summer. It's
All
time.
right, I'm back.
Want to put my legs behind my head.
Aw.
Wait, what's wrong? What's wrong?
Wait, put
Nothing
my legs
wrong, I
behind
just
my
went back
head.
Hey, you're having a weird time.
Dior me.
Where's my Birkin?
Okay, slightly related, but it just occurred to me that if everything goes according to plan, which it probably won't, by this time next week, we might be able to talk about Attack on Titan on the podcast.
I'm gonna mute.
Yo, under us?
Well, okay, well, I was
I
thinking
was
like,
hoping for a different conversation. when we
yeah,
said that.
well, maybe some of us could talk about the manga because the manga will be done by next week. I think we probably
Yeah,
But,
I will mute.
the anime because Lotus will have seen the anime hopefully.
Okay,
Because
okay.
finally getting around to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, even if we just want to go
Don't
anime,
hold
either way.
Don't hold your breath.
Damn.
Yeah, I would die.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, I'm gonna cry.
Suffocation.
No breathing.
No breathing.
Ah, shut up. I said it first.
Couldn't we just have said it at the same time, Moon?
No, you owe me a soda.
That's Jinx.
Hey, Jinx.
Yeah, and nobody knocked on wood.
Jinx, Kaggy, only soda. We said Jinx same time.
There it
You're
is.
an idiot.
Got him.
Yeah,
You can't
Bro.
talk through Jinx, Kaggy. Oh
But
shit! I
what
said
also
it's
been hitting, speaking of anime
stupid.
wrapping up, JJK was hitting my G spot hard, dog.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Watch it.
Oh fuck.
From like
Bro.
the
Yeah, when they do it,
animations
like,
and
cover.
everything. Oh, I love it.
Guys, Kaggy, we support the homies. God, not everything's about you.
What did you say,
Moon,
Kaggy?
do
Say it
you
again.
support me?
Of course. Kaggy, come on.
Kaggy,
Come
didn't he
on.
invite you
Come
to
on.
the squad stream?
Kaggy, come on.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, man.
Kaggy, didn't he invite
Technically,
you?
I invited him to the squad stream.
Oh,
Shut
well.
up, fucking Thunder. I'm trying to help him out.
Yo,
There it is.
Oh, is it bad if I smell popcorn?
Huh?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I died.
Nah,
Sir?
nah,
Shit.
As long as
I'm not
it's
gonna
not
make it.
toast.
I'm mad if
ain't
I'm mad if
burnt
you said what
popcorn
the
and
fuck.
burnt toast kind of
Yeah.
the same smell?
No,
No.
bullshit.
There it is.
You could tell the difference.
But yeah,
you drink
JJ, I loved every bit of JJK from like the animation core. It's definitely
Oh,
like
dude,
a
it's so
child
good.
of Yu Yu Hakusho and Bleach. And I feel like they built upon that in such an interesting way, man, that I love.
What do you mean by Yu Yu Hakusho?
Supernatural type shit, like the dead. You know,
are you saying it's as good as Yu Yu Hakusho?
I mean, it could be. It's hard to tell. It's only one season, to be honest. But
okay, I see.
The fights, I'll tell you right now, the fights, if they continue it the way, it's probably gonna wash it.
Dude, okay.
Yeah, it's hard. It's gonna wash
the manga. It can definitely surpass it.
I know JJK's got to be at least decent because I got people doing really nerdy anime quotes in my chat right now.
What?
What is JJK?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doesn't stop them before.
They're just telling me they've never seen an areola in real life.
Damn.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but didn't you already know that?
If you type out the quote and then you send it, like, just please touch grass.
Y'all put in like anime quotes on Hallmark gift cards. Like, bro, you gotta please stop.
Please get vaccinated and go outside.
Domain expansion. What is that? What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with this?
What do you mean? Shut up.
What do you mean domain expansion?
You know exactly what it means.
You mean GoDaddy?
Okay, we need to get off something a little less controversial than anime and a little bit more open to everyone else.
Okay.
What do you guys think of the United States making vaccinated passports?
I see.
That I did not expect.
Wait, what?
I'm honestly fine with that.
I'm not opposed.
There's been talk around of the U.S. having vaccinated passports. Like you can't get the passport unless you've been vaccinated.
Sure, that's the way them covering their ass. Sure, why not?
I always thought initially that other countries were going to require that anyway. Like if you wanted to go anywhere important,
so I'm traveling out the country in May.
Mm-hmm.
I need both vaccines and proof of it, or else I don't. It doesn't matter if I have the ticket or not. They're not letting me on.
So is that because of the U.S. or is that because of the country you're going to?
The country.
That's the country.
Okay.
Yeah, well, like I said, most first world places are going to require that you do that shit anyway.
Yeah.
Well, the thing
is,
is,
they legitimately stopped allowing people from the U.S. to travel for a while because we were so bad with COVID shit, with COVID protocol.
We're like one of the worst, if not the worst.
I mean, because every place is different. Because I'm traveling to fucking Canada, and
hey, he's going to
but they don't even have policies yet in regards to the vaccine.
Yeah.
Well, Canada's having from what I've seen, Canada's having a really rough time with the vaccination process.
We're having a crisis now over there.
How many of us in here are vaccinated?
I got
or at least at the first shot.
Next week. I got my second one
on Tuesday.
I got my first one.
I was fully vaccinated at the beginning of March.
Yeah.
Yo, Pfizer Phenom or Moderna Mafia?
Pfizer.
I'm on Pfizer.
I got Pfizer.
Let's go.
I was just telling Thunder I got the Eldian one.
Oh my god.
Oh, we got the Moderna. Moon, did you got the first dose? You said.
Yeah, the first dose. Yeah.
Did your arm hurt?
No, I heard the second time that usually kind of
really.
I had everyone around me was complaining about their arm hurting, but I was like, when I moved my arm, I could tell where I got shot, but like
That's
my arm,
to
call it pain would be an exaggeration.
Yeah, I think we're just built different.
Yeah, my arm was like a little sore the first day after the first shot, but after the second shot, the next day I was like super fatigued.
Yeah,
it was I got the first Pfizer one, and the spot that they put it in. My arm was hurting. It was hurting a bit. Like it was just more of a mild annoyance than it was hurting.
Yeah.
But anytime I touched that spot, it felt hard. I was like, okay, what did you do to me?
That's hot.
Am I touching is this the chip? What's going on?
I'm turning into an X-Men.
Not like this. I don't want to be Weapon X. He did not have a fun time.
Well, Chris Armstrong, get off of me.
I'm definitely hopeful though.
I get in the spinal fluid.
No, did you see that? So there was the guy. He fucking he looked like Zeke Thunder. He was at a Starbucks and he was like ordering he got his drink or whatever, and somebody took a Snapchat of it and basically went, yeah, let me get a large cappuccino, hold the spinal fluid.
No, I hear the second shot is supposed to put us on our ass.
That's what I heard.
Okay,
SQAUD Japan trip. Who said that?
I got a phone.
Let's go.
We were on the subject of vaccinations before I had this phone call real quick.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
Oh, well, I will say then.
You freaking kidding? Wow.
I got my first dose a couple days ago. And I had very, very, very minimal soreness in my shoulder for like an hour, but I took a shower like that night. And then I guess the hot water just relaxed my muscles and I felt normal ever since.
You got Pfizer though, you got the regular one, right?
I got Pfizer.
Yes, sir.
Moon and I got the fucking best choice or something.
Bruh, at this point, their end up just gonna start making Pokemon games, Pokemon Pfizer and Pokemon Moderna.
Here's the thing. As long as you don't get Johnson & Johnson, you're good.
What's
What's wrong with Johnson Johnson's
It's
one
only
dose, right?
60%.
It's just
Okay,
it's just a lower effectiveness rate. But here's the thing, right?
Mhm.
I mean, the vaccines are
Okay,
becoming
that
more and more available, and they are opening up to more and more groups and shit. But like, let's say if it was as limited as I thought it was at first, and Johnson Johnson was the only one they were saying I could get, I would have taken it. But
I
like,
definitely would.
Maybe. I mean, if it's only 60%, that's bad. I didn't know that until Ham said
it's better than the 0% you have
It
if you
is
don't.
better.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like, I'm not going out anyway. I'm already not going out.
But
I want to
thing
give
is
myself
that-
the best chance of survival. I don't want to go for like the lowest.
Well,
See,
but
I'll
if that
take
was
the
the only
lowest one
choice,
as a placeholder.
yeah.
Well, if you take Johnson Johnson, can you even take another one
Can you
later?
mix
I feel
and
like-
match?
I don't think you
That's
can.
what I don't
They
know.
probably
Yeah.
then give you
No,
another
you
one
can't.
later, but
They because when I went, they asked me, "Hey, have you had any other vaccinations before this one?" And I was like, "No, why?" He was like, "Okay, good. If you had anything else done, whether if it was like a flu shot or whatever, we cannot give you this vaccine."
Interesting.
I just know when I called like the pharmacy to make my appointment or whatever,
Yeah.
the guy was like, okay, so they're doing this thing on Wednesday and they're gonna have Moderna because they're trying to get rid of it because it's gonna expire if they don't, like pretty soon. And then they're gonna have Johnson & Johnson if they run out of Moderna. And I was like, okay, so which one? He's like, you're gonna want the Moderna. Like he reassured me, like get there early so you can get the Moderna before they're out. Because you don't like he was like downplaying Johnson & Johnson. So I was like, all right, man, you got it.
Like Johnson & Johnson is the
That's like a lot of
60%. It's the
building.
60%, but a lot of people here, oh, you only have to take it one dose and you're good. So a lot of people are just like, yeah, I'll just take that if it's only one. But it's not
The only
really
thing
effective.
the only thing I know about the Johnson & Johnson one in comparison to the Moderna and the Pfizer one is that it's tested with the new variants of COVID,
Okay.
unlike Pfizer and Moderna.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's true,
When
because, like,
Pfizer
the
and Moderna did
strain-
testing,
yeah,
we were
the-
just dealing with the one
The
COVID.
true issue is because like since it's still kind of like COVID is still kind of evolving, and what we have right now, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure doesn't have like taking into account like the new strains and shit. So
Right.
Lotus
The
Lotus
Johnson
tweeted this
one-
out
the
earlier, but
Johnson &
please,
Johnson one apparently does, is what I'm saying.
yeah, but
Yeah.
that's still 60%. Like
Like
even
it's
for the rate.
60%. It's like they just kind of rushed it.
Yeah, but Lotus said
Yeah,
it
yeah,
earlier.
yeah, yeah.
Even when you get your vaccine with the new strains,
your mask.
please put on your mask.
Because
wear the
there's
mask.
there's a basketball
Made it.
coach. He coaches for the Dallas Mavericks. He's fully vaccinated,
Mhm.
and he still got it.
Yes,
so
please.
here's the thing. You can still get it. The whole point of the vaccine is to make it to the point where
You're
it's not
asymptomatic.
lethal to people.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Not out here
almost,
just like
Right.
almost
taking
nobody
it
who
again.
I'm still double masked up everywhere I go, and once I get
no.
my second dose, I'm still going to be double
Shit,
masked and keep
I'm-
it sanitized.
Like I still have the mask. I still have the filter. We still buy the little filters that you put inside the little slip. Like,
Yeah.
But the one thing was that the U.S. said about traveling, they said, yeah, man, now that the vaccines and stuff are coming out, we're gonna require that you have the vaccine if you want to travel inside the states too. And
Domestically.
I kind of sat back and realized that, oh yeah, I forgot we could just travel without a vaccine for like
It's
the
like,
past
what's
couple of months.
Yeah,
like,
this whole time. Yeah.
aren't they going to have to distribute some sort of identification or something then to like?
Yeah.
So it'll most likely be they'll just want a copy of your vaccine card because once
Makes
you
sense.
should have you have the vaccine card, they'll just want to see a copy of that, whether it's a picture of it or you have the actual card
Okay,
on
now
you.
that brings me to the question. So I still have mine, right? I assume they wanted me to hold on to this. Are they going to want me to
Yes.
have the same
Yeah.
one when I go back to get
You
my
have
second?
Yeah.
to have that when you go get your second one.
Okay, I'm glad because like ordinarily I would have just tossed this out immediately, right?
Same.
But
Yeah.
it's probably kind of important, so I hung on to it, and I was
That's
like,
something you
last
keep
one, let's
with you
go.
everywhere you go.
Let's go, Julian.
Yes,
You
it's gonna
have
be-
to-
like if you want to
You
travel
have to
anywhere,
have that when you get your second one, and you're gonna probably want to keep that for like forever.
Yeah, hold on to that.
Some
Put it
kind of
on your
documentation of
license
it
on you.
forever.
U.S. was really, really shitty on initial COVID protocol, but we're kind of kicking ass with the vaccines.
Yeah,
We
no,
rolled that
that's-
shit out hella quick.
I'm hopeful
Imagine
that
we had a president who actually gave a shit back when COVID started.
I'm hopeful that around like November, possibly
It's-
December, we
it's
should be
crazy
good.
too, because like the plan was to just like start having this shit like really like in order by like July. I
Yeah.
mean, in terms because like what did he say? Biden said he wanted to have
May.
enough vaccinations
May,
available.
beginning of
By
May.
like he said, by July 4th, most of America should be vaccinated.
But you know what's
Okay.
crazy to me? I guess Missouri's still doing really shitty. Like Missouri's fucking up, but super red state Kansas was getting.
Kansas is
like,
doing fucking great.
Beginning
with
of April, everybody could get it. I was so surprised. I thought for sure I was waiting until May 1st when Biden like made it to where they had to do it.
I thought only the
No,
essential workers got
certain
that shit
states
early.
Have different rulings for it.
That
So
makes
when
sense.
it first started, or like when they first started the big rollout, it was people over 65
Yeah.
and essential workers.
Okay, makes
Yeah.
sense.
And there was
on,
actually
it's
like a
bad
brief
for us,
period.
so.
I snuck mine in before they did this like brief pause on essential workers so they could get the rest of the old people.
Yeah.
And then after that, they've kind of just opened it up to everything. I think a lot of places
I kept
right
checking
now
the
are at
Kansas
16
website.
and up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I kept checking the Kansas website, and they kept talking about how they were gonna go into a phase where it was everyone below the age of 16 before everyone else. I was like, for real, man, just let me
Because
get
they have
the
to go
shot,
to
but then
school.
they
That
never
makes
did it.
sense. For people that go to school, that makes sense.
Yeah.
There was for us, it was so I did it through the local hospital. They have like centers here. Like I didn't go to a CVS or anything. It was one of the bigger malls in Jersey,
Mhm.
and they just cleared out a Lord and Taylor, and was like, this is going to be the vaccine mega site. This is where you do it. But I had put my name on the list because
What you get? Fucking.
I was struggling because I found out like, oh, I need both vaccines to go on this trip. I spent $900. I can't get a refund. I'm getting this vaccine.
Yeah.
I'm getting this vaccine. So I think it was like March 19th. I put my name on the list. It was like, just do this, and then when we get openings, we got you. Because the only opening they had was May 1st. I leave May 10th. I can't do May 1st. So when I put my name on the list, I waited. I got a text on March 27th. Because March 28th in Jersey, they're gonna open it up for like, hey, first come, first serve, get your appointment. And for some reason, they doubled the vaccine amounts that we have now. Because before it was scarce, now we're only giving out Pfizer, which is surprising to me because that's the one that everybody's been clamoring for.
Yeah.
They have doubled the amount. I don't know, like Biden like signed it in where like everybody, they're like, get these vaccines out. So they said, hey, put your appointment in. The first appointment they had was literally the next day.
Man,
it was just basically first come, first serve, get your spot.
I would have camped out overnight like it was a PS5 launch.
Facts.
I woke up on frame 1 to register my shit.
The local college here was doing it by appointment.
Did you get yours already?
And you wait in line if you don't have an appointment. And most, sometimes they have some left over, they'll let you have it.
Yeah.
Right.
I was prepared to do that. Like literally that Monday, I was prepared to just camp out at that college and wait. And then lo and behold, they were just like, hey, it's me again. Got some appointments available if you want them. And I just snagged it and just went to my appointment, got it done. Surprisingly, they have the army there.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Like the army is the one giving you the vaccine. The army is the one is like there's no cops. It's the literal army.
That's crazy. Mine, like, I live in a lot more rural area, but mine was like literally our local nurses. Like, I knew the nurse who gave me the shot because it was a childhood friend's mom. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like they're not messing around with security. There's nobody. You're not breaking in. You're not sneaking in line. You got an appointment. Get the fuck out.
I need a Canadian or I think it might.
Julian.
I don't know. Yeah, I wanted it. I got
it. Either the Canadians or the British. Someone in chat has to confirm for me. You guys were getting like a weird vaccine that they just put a halt on because it was causing blood clots or something.
Jesus.
Yikes.
Get it.
blood count.
That's not going on.
Anyway, I play sports. Hey, this yellow one's trying to steal our stuff.
But yeah, on to a much lighter topic. How you feel about Space Jam?
Hey.
Looks good.
I'm excited.
Who wants?
Looks
Yeah,
good.
we'll go first.
Said again?
What?
I was just saying, who wants to go first? Figure we go on the list.
I didn't see the trailer because I don't see trailers like that, but you know.
I'm excited. LeBron doesn't.
Drop the trailer in chat.
It sounds like he can act.
So he has
I don't know. I mean, he could act as well as any basketball player could, you know? I mean, when it comes to taking fouls, they're pretty good actors, so he might be pretty good.
I will say though, Kevin Garnett did a good job in Uncut Gems. He did a good job.
All right, he definitely set the bar. He definitely set the bar high.
Garnett just played himself.
Well, LeBron
himself,
is like
but
LeBron
that
just gets to
specific
play
role,
himself.
though.
Like, so it's like he's just fucking LeBron and
Yeah, LeBron's
fucking
just
Looney
a
Tunes.
guy that's playing basketball, except, in the movie, his kid doesn't want to play basketball. But in
You still have to read
reality,
lines,
his kid is one of the
Man,
best.
I saw that and I was like, how am I supposed to be invested in this movie about LeBron playing basketball with the Looney Tunes if his son doesn't want to play basketball?
The crazy thing
Like,
about
fuck
that
off.
was there was something going on with his
I
son
immersed
before, where he was like, yeah, I don't want to, wear the same jersey number as my dad because I don't want anybody to know who I am. And then somebody said, all right, you're starting 5. And
LeBron
number 1, LeBron James Jr. Yo, who was that guy? Who's this LeBron James Jr. guy?
Question. Question.
So the one, yeah.
Do you think Michael Jordan would cameo in this movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
Hell no.
No?
Just a show.
Did you not see The Last Dance?
What?
Michael's petty. Michael's not gonna do it unless he's the top guy of it. Michael Jordan literally made up a lie that a basketball player was talking trash to him so that he could go out and score 50 on him.
The entire reason that The Last Dance exists is because people were talking about LeBron being #1, and Michael didn't like that. So he made a whole documentary about him looking better than LeBron.
Okay, never mind.
I don't see Michael showing up in this one.
Like he's not. You know. Remember that meme? And I took that personally.
Yeah. He took it personally.
That's the epitome.
The only reason that the guy who directed the first one isn't directing the second one is because Michael Jordan decided not to come back. Like that was his reason. He was like, I'm only gonna stay if he stays, and then he didn't. So he didn't.
Gotcha.
That's what.
Yeah. So
okay.
So tough.
Fair enough.
Two things. Number one, I kind of expected this movie to be cheeks, you know, like a typical sequel. Like the first one's really good, but then the second one straight to DVD and not nearly as good.
Great.
That trailer.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000% honest. I'm gonna keep it completely honest. The first one itself, like it's an enjoyable movie. It's not a good movie. This one seems like it'd actually be an okay movie.
Yeah.
But like not as enjoyable. Like it'll be I think the 2D like moments were. I think that shit was great. Like when they made LeBron in 2D and shit.
All right, but his voice acting in the 2D was not cut it for me.
I mean, yeah, because it's just him.
What do you think? What do you think? Afro's gonna like the part where they furry him up.
Oh my god!
They previewed they're gonna go 3D, like Bugs and them are gonna go 3D. But no, my first thing was that I didn't expect to like that, but I did. The second thing was that I saw somebody on Twitter talking about the first movie, and he made a really good point. At the end of the first movie. Hold on, let me find this quote exactly and make sure I don't fuck it up. There's no reason that Michael Jordan walking off the spaceship to play minor league baseball should have felt that powerful.
He literally got off the spaceship to play baseball, and then a couple months later said, "Yeah, you know what? I'm better at basketball."
It was minor league baseball. Like that's what's so great. But they made it seem like it mattered so much.
That's hilarious.
The Flint, Michigan. Bear Cubs.
All right, but this one.
Waterfall.
All right, so this one that's different from Space Jam 1. Space Jam 1 seemed to just limit it only to like the Looney Tune verse. This one is just WB in general.
Yeah.
Like, so what was it when LeBron was making that list?
Gandalf,
all right, I gotta get a team. This man had Iron Giant,
Gandalf, bro,
Superman.
All right,
King Kong, not Godzilla.
Crazy. All right, me and Simba talked about this a while. All right, hold up. Me and Simba talked about. All right. Imagine this premise: Kingdom Hearts, but fuck all the Disney shit. It's WB Worlds. Tell me that's not watching. Tell me that's not bro. Take me to the Matrix world. Take me to the Matrix world. Take me to the Iron Giant world.
So basically, better Ready Player One.
Warner Brothers is the only company ever that could like kind of compete with Kingdom Hearts in that aspect, right?
True. Yeah. They got King Kong. They got Harry Potter. They got joints.
Like, shit.
Also, I don't understand people not liking how Bugs looks. I think he looks great.
Yeah, Bugs looks fine. Like what?
I didn't hear it.
What's the issue with Bugs Bunny?
I saw a lot of people saying that Bugs looks bad in 3D.
I saw people saying the idea of 3D in general. Like we're just gonna hate it no matter what. Like
it looks good.
All right, whatever.
How do we feel about it? So my whole thing. This isn't really a big deal, but like I always thought the Looney Tunes were supposed to be done by like the respective voice actors, and I swore that for Lola it was the original. Like,
oh my god, no!
Apparently it's not.
No, it's Zendaya.
Yeah, it's Zendaya.
It's Zendaya, so I'm perfectly cool with it.
Kagi, when we get off this topic, I have a voice actor question to ask you.
Oh, sure.
Shit, I forgot what I was going to say next.
I was like, all right, I guess we're off the topic.
No, I know what I want to ask Kagi, but I want to ask it when we're done with the Space Jam.
I know.
If it wasn't Zendaya, I might have had an issue with them. But if it was Zendaya,
Millie Bobby Brown in that Godzilla versus King Kong movie with Zendaya, 10 out of 10 movie.
King Kong looks like, I mean, I know it's obviously the same company, but like they really did just take that nigga out of Godzilla vs Kong and put him in this movie. I'm like, damn.
Okay, was that the same Kong? I thought they used the peanut.
Yeah, this looks like a different design entirely. To be honest,
he looks more like Kerchak.
I gotta look at it.
Yeah,
that's definitely not the same.
I'm looking at Bugs. Like I'm like, what was the issue with him?
How could it look any better?
This looks
in 3D. How could it look any better than that?
Before this looks fine. I like this. Yeah. I'm even fine with Lola.
My only thing with Lola,
people said there was some issues
with Lola is her mouth because it looks almost like one of those like wooden puppets.
I mean, I think that's an expression for the scene.
fine,
But
3D screenshot. That might just be like the frame, but I see it.
Yeah, like
when they showed Lola before, that I don't know what design they used before, but I could see why people were mad about that one.
But
I'm fine with this.
she looks
Well,
fine.
see, the one from
even her
before.
2D, even her 2D
Yeah, I was gonna say
design
the one
in
from
that
before was 2D.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is even the one in the trailer looked good.
Yeah.
Like it actually looked different than the promotional art, which I'm like, wait, what? Why did you? Huh?
Yeah, the promotional art one was not it. It was not.
Ladies
It
and
was
gentlemen,
not
Michael
it.
Jordan.
But the Lola next to LeBron, I was like, that looks good.
Yeah.
You have a picture of it? Because can't remember that one.
I'm playing fucking.
Oh,
Fall
true.
Guys.
Wait,
Oh,
Hey,
can somebody find the
what is
side by side of
What is it?
Lolo LeBron and D Wade LeBron? Because that's
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like hold on. I had to.
Moose Chat was talking about it.
Yeah, I had the scene up on the screen. I had the trailer up. Hold on. Let me scrub to it. Because that was kind of clean.
I know people on Twitter had the side by sides worked out. I might be able to find it.
Bro, that's a fire nod, dog. That's
Yeah.
fire.
I really feel like he put it in.
Sorry, I almost fell.
Yeah, Bugs looks great.
He does.
Yeah. I don't know why.
No,
people
he
complain.
looks fantastic.
You look great.
Thanks. Appreciate it, man. You look cute too.
Afro.
And he literally muted again after he
That's-
said you look great.
Are you surprised?
I thought I didn't hear Afro because I immediately looked and saw him muted.
Yeah, I thought that was Domo who said that.
Yeah, that was me.
But yeah, looking forward to it.
That wasn't
Now,
even
now I'm
after.
going crazy.
Found it.
Oh.
All right, I'm playing Monster
Put in
Hunter,
chat.
so I just trusted that somebody said it was Afro.
Put in chat.
No.
I'm putting it on screen. There you
Oh,
go.
Yeah, that's fire.
True.
That's fire. I did see that. That's
Yeah,
fire.
Bro.
yeah, that's
Oh,
fine.
yeah,
Bruh. What a
Now,
nod.
granted, I can barely see LeBron, but still, that's fine. Is that a Power Ranger in the bottom left? What is that?
What a nod. Is Power Rangers WB?
I
It's
wouldn't be
not.
surprised.
No,
It's-
No, that's side button.
What?
That's side button.
It's
I can't believe
Hasbro.
they had like
It's
fucking
Hasbro, right?
Yogi Bear, the Flints. The
Bro, I'm
Flintstones.
telling you,
What's the
if
dog?
they
What's
did
the
it, Kingdom
Droopy?
Hearts with WB,
Bro,
it'd be fire.
What the fuck is that shark,
If
bro?
you put Droopy on that team, you never lose. Because for
Bro.
some reason, no matter what, he never lost in any of his
Is
cartoons.
that?
Who the fuck is that shark, bro?
You know what?
Jabberjaw. Jabberjaw.
Bro, tell me the
Oh, yeah,
Scooby-Doo
that's it.
world wouldn't be fire, dog.
That's fucking Jabberjaw, yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of like Donald and Goofy,
Nope.
you give me Daffy and Porky Pig for like your companions. I'm here for this.
Empire Aces.
Yo.
Empire Aces. Let's get it.
I would take Daffy over Donald any day of the week.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, they're definitely
Okay,
watching
Kenny, I'm
them.
gonna ask this question now because you were talking about original voice
Kenny
actors
and Lily just chilling.
for the Looney Tunes.
Wait, what?
So, Kagi, because you were talking about original voice actors for the Looney Tunes earlier, right? So
Right.
there was this thing I saw on Reddit the other day. And it was about Mel Blanc and how Mel Blanc voiced all the original Looney Tunes back in the day. He voiced the shit out of them, right? Including
right.
Bugs and Daffy.
Right.
Well, in that really classic, iconic Looney Tunes episode where Elmer Fudd's hunting rabbit season, duck season, they go back and
that
forth
was
on
it.
that.
Elmer season? Yeah.
Yeah. There's a spot in the episode where Daffy comes out of the hole and he's impersonating Bugs, and
Yes,
then
he
Bugs
does
comes
that
out of the
too.
hole. He's impersonating Daffy. And I saw another voice actor talk about how difficult it is to voice two characters and have them be able to impersonate each other. Can you do that? Is that something you're capable of?
That I can do?
Yeah. Have you ever tried that?
I have not tried it to that extent.
So, Twitch chat, the idea is that if
I
you
never
voice
thought about
two
that
different
before.
characters,
That's OD.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, he's
Voicing a character and having them impersonate a different character you voice, but not just doing that character's voice. That's
the
OD.
issue-
That's
the-
kind of
the
godlike.
thing with Mel Blanc is it wasn't just that he was playing a character doing an impression of another character, because that's easy. That's easier. He's playing both of these characters.
yeah,
Right.
Both
Like
of
that's
these characters
but
are
on
doing
both-
impressions of each other. That's the part that is like fucking
So-
wild.
I saw the thing. I saw it was an interview with the guy from The Simpsons who he does like he did the voice of like Apu and Mo and stuff like that. He did like a bunch of
yeah. He's great.
yeah, and he said we thought about that at The Simpsons one day, and everyone at The Simpsons who voiced multiple characters tried to do it, and nobody could do it. Is what he was
Yeah.
saying. Like
That's
because-
rough.
Because like playing a character and them doing an impression of a different character, sure, like that is at least somewhat doable.
Yeah.
But when you're playing both of them and then doing impressions of yourself is the wild part.
Well, yeah, because the idea is like to do an impression, you want to get as close as you possibly can, but you can do it identically. But to do, yeah, I want to see if I can find the scene actually.
Like, try to mimic Cell's voice, but in the Kermit impression. Like, good luck.
Also, that's how Lola looks in 2D, which is.
She looks fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
thought
it was
they
that
took the shit
promotional
out.
poster that was just terrible looking.
Yeah, that is definitely what it was.
It shouldn't look that bad. Yeah.
No, I love her new design.
I like that poster. Anyway, let me.
God damn!
I knew it. I knew it.
All right. So where's the official poster? Where's the official poster?
When we gonna go to that world?
Where's the official poster?
Hey, listen, all I'm saying is Sonic Fox might be onto something.
All right.
I mean, he is voiced by Zendaya, Lotus, so you know.
She is
If
voiced
they
by Zendaya.
Wait, what?
She's
Yeah.
voiced by Zendaya.
What? Yeah.
You're on the phone.
The what?
All right, I have a confession.
I'm sorry, tell y'all.
Bro.
Like, here's the thing.
Did you just manage to get
I
better
don't
at
have a
fighters,
problem-
Lotus?
So I don't have a problem with Zendaya voicing. I don't have a problem with Zendaya voicing Lola, right? But I
better not.
thought the whole bro. But I thought the whole thing with like Space Jam was to get like the people that currently play those Looney Tune characters to be those
And the person
Looney
that
Tune
played
characters.
Lola originally can play her in another movie. It's Zendaya's time now.
I mean, fair.
I think. Well, Kagi, I would imagine Kagi would be someone who would typically be for voice actors getting their roles over like well-known celebrities or regular actors, right?
Yeah.
I understand that.
I guess I see where you're coming from.
Unless they're a piece of shit. Unless they're a piece of shit. then-
I'd agree, but like she didn't voice her in like the Looney Tunes show either, and that's because she's a different character entirely, really. But she just shares being Lola. So honestly, I don't give a fuck they changed it.
but
It's not like a Scooby Doo movie.
Can we agree that Space Jam 1 Lola is the best Lola voice wife?
Of course.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what other? I don't watch like Looney
I don't
Tunes like
know. I've been watching the Looney Tunes show, and that Lola Bunny's fucking hilarious.
She's not.
That's two different Lola Bunnies.
None of them could ever recreate the "Don't ever call me doll" line. All right, I'm not.
Yeah. Don't ever call me doll. Oh.
It'll never happen again. Like,
Yeah, come on, Kagi.
I linked
y'all are just horny.
on the voice
going
thing.
Yeah, we horny. Keep scrolling.
What about it? What about it, nigga?
You guys want me to ruin Lola Bunny?
What about it?
How you
No.
gonna do it?
But go ahead.
How am I
can
gonna
try.
ruin it?
You can try.
That person voices Phil and Lil DeVille from Regrets.
This changes
He
nothing.
did that. He did that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Okay, and
That didn't ruin shit for me.
I'm still tented up.
yeah.
Sir?
Forget how horny we are. That's crazy.
Nigga said you want me to ruin it. Fictional characters. Get it together, Kagi.
Nah, I was preparing myself for him to say something like, "Yeah, it's actually voiced by a man," and I was like, "Okay."
Sure.
I will go keep the same energy.
So what? That nigga got a nice voice. Go ahead.
Surely
And
that
score.
counted as a basket, right?
Let's go. I made a 3-pointer.
Let's go.
Blue team.
Diamond armor. Let's go.
These raps shit.
How do
are
I
annoying.
throw?
And also, when is this movie dropping?
Just pretend you're the Warriors again. Never mind.
This movie's also drop. Yeah, like July.
In a few
July.
months. Yeah.
It's gonna be like after the.
Oh, no, you got to go. Fuck.
Yeah, July
And it's gonna be on.
16th.
It's gonna be on HBO Max, right?
Yes.
Yes. But I mean, at that point, you might as well go to the theater.
It depends.
At that time, yeah. Yeah.
Depends on how the situation's going.
We
Yeah.
assume.
I mean, if we keep going at the rate we're going, like we're probably gonna be, if not, they're pretty close.
I'm hoping.
So,
I didn't think it was gonna be. We're gonna reach like this stage in society like this fast. Like, I'm happy, but I'm also very cautious because
I had
We
fully
reached-
prepared myself.
Gold.
I had fully prepared myself to not even be able to receive a vaccine until like closer to the end of the year. So the fact
That's
that I've
what I
already got my
thought,
first
yeah.
dose, I'm just like, oh shit, okay, we kind of moving.
it almost feels unreal. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Nah, facts.
Big
Did
pimpin'.
I make it? Make it, you fucking slut.
You bitch. I know we talked about this last week, and spoiler. Well, you guys weren't there. Well, you probably didn't see it on YouTube because we deleted the VOD. We do plan on doing like another like tier list stream soon. I know Thunder has one planned,
Oh.
and I have one
So,
planned.
so for people who missed it, if we could shout that out real quick. If you guys didn't catch it, because this is going on YouTube, last week's Everyday Beam happened, but it didn't go on YouTube because it was a one-time only delete the VOD edition where we played and ranked a bunch of 2D Disney classic movie soundtracks. It was a soundtrack tournament.
Yeah.
It was sick. If you missed it, I would hate to be you because it was a really good time.
It looks
However,
Guy,
we'll get another chance because sometime soon. I don't think we have a date yet. I don't think it's next week necessarily, but we're gonna do it again with 3D Disney movies. Another one-time only delete the VOD edition of the Everyday Beam Struggle. So just keep an ear out for that.
Yeah.
When it happens, because if you don't catch it live, you're not gonna catch it.
I kind of also want to do one with. I can't do everything Disney, but I think if we do Pixar versus DreamWorks, I think that'll be more of a fair fight because I think that's way closer than a lot of people think.
Yeah.
Is anything beating Shrek 2?
The thing is, not even Shrek 2, like Kung Fu Panda, How to Train Your Dragon, Ice Age.
Dragon's hard.
Well, no,
Like they got bangers.
Panda hits.
No, not soundtrack. I'm talking about like movies in general.
Oh,
Movies
okay. I
first,
thought we were
then
doing soundtrack.
Yeah.
Well, is anything beating
I would
fucking
say
Disney or
soundtracks.
Shrek
You're just not beating Shrek 2.
If you're talking DreamWorks Thunder, I think I like Eldorado's soundtrack more than Shrek because Shrek 2 just has like one song that I love, but that's
I don't even think Shrek even like those songs were like existed before, like you know.
One thing I wanted to bring up because we were talking about celebrity voice actors earlier.
No, I got
Oliver and Company.
Okay, go ahead.
That song is Billy Joel is Dodger. Literally, Billy Joel is the dog.
Why should I worry?
Yeah, it's Billy Joel, so like no fucking wonder it slaps. Also, the Chihuahua is played by Cheech.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Interesting.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I guess it was a whole ass celebrity cast for Oliver and Company. I didn't know that.
I mean, that makes sense.
Why should I care?
Yeah, Billy Joel. It might be Billy Joel's best song ever. I'm not gonna front. Saying a lot.
It's definitely up there.
I got this, boys.
You got this.
I believe in you.
You got this.
Hey, come on, you got this.
Eldorado, they really just gave the microphone to Elton John and said, "Go
Bro,
on."
he
Also,
Anytime. Elton John, it's
it
a
is
bang.
fucking
Yeah, I got
bang.
it. I'll
I'm gonna
do
need
this.
you
Don't
to.
We need you
I'ma
to do what
need
you
you
done
to
Lion
look up-
King again.
I'm gonna need you to look up
Okay.
Lola as an actress because she actually plays a lot of like I don't.
Oh
She
no.
plays a lot of like the moms, like Dexter's
Makes sense.
mom.
I was about to say
Hey,
You
what?
ain't said nothing. You
Well,
ain't
you
said
ain't-
nothing.
You making it better,
thicker than a
Wait, have you
Polo
seen
Oatmeal?
Dexter's mom?
Hold
bro.
on, I'm not done. She also voiced Danny from Danny Phantom's mom.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. Woman.
that's a golden track record.
Oh, it's her.
Also, if you're a furry, she also voices the kangaroo mom in Winnie the Pooh.
Ew.
It's all Afro.
You ain't said nothing.
Hello?
You know. I don't see the problem.
Yeah, this doesn't do anything but enforce that she's a goat.
She's a goat.
And a kangaroo and a rabbit.
She was the female, like, adult. She was the female Dalmatian in 101 Dalmatians.
That's all.
Damn.
Who's barking?
Sir?
Oh man.
Sorry.
Bro, tell me you niggas have seen the fucking not Jujutsu Kaisen. Was it Chainsaw Man? The Twitter niggas over that
Yeah.
Makima chick.
Yeah.
Bro, what's really good? This what no pussy do to the motherfuckers. That tweet was right. Niggas is just in the tweets just barking. Why are they just in the tweets barking?
Bark for me.
That's hilarious.
I saw one tweet where the nigga was like, he was like role playing and talking about wagging his tail and pissing on the floor, and I was like, what is wrong with you motherfuckers?
I didn't see that.
One day we're gonna have to start doing interventions on Twitter.
Have you guys seen the text threads that like women get? Well, I guess you would call it like non-consensual role play, where
What?
someone will go in like and just commit to the role play, and the other person will be like, "You're a fucking freak, get away from me," and they'll respond with like, "Ooh woo," blushes. And it's like, yo,
Do that shit need to be
doing
locked
this.
away.
Are niggas doing drive-by RP? What's going on here?
Oh,
The
she's
first of
voiced
all-
that too?
Yep, she was
She
honey.
is too.
The
Honey, no.
non-consensual
She
part
was
is
all
throwing
about-
me off, dog. Hello?
Honeydew?
You just nut.
She was honeydew.
Agent, she's voices Agent Honeydew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm still scrolling.
It's a wrap. It's over.
I have a
Talk about
confession,
some.
y'all.
I'm a ruiner for you. Did you know she voices feeling love? I don't care. Everything else.
I don't care.
is that.
Shit.
I was scrolling through like all of her credits, and one of them is just from some random show that I've never heard of, and one of them is just sexy woman. That's all it's
That's all we need.
Yes. Yes.
That's hilarious.
More.
I can't speak or Kagi will suspend me.
Uh-oh, here you
Okay,
go. Give me a warning.
I'm going to clarify. I didn't do anything wrong. There was one time where I asked Kagi who, just out of curiosity,
Go ahead.
Yeah.
the English voice actors for Peak in Attack on Titan, and he yelled at me.
Yeah. He did.
Why?
For no reason.
No. It was how you prefaced it.
I
with
literally
a
said no
picture.
reason, and then Simba said, "Yeah, no reason."
Okay, so Kagi, what's the
Oh
problem?
shit! Whoa.
Who's the voice actors for Peak?
He can't explain the problem. It's kind of a big one.
No. I'll fucking out you. I don't give a
Explain it. What's the
I
problem?
will put you on blast. Also, Joey gifting them subs. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Why would you do that to him?
Yeah. How dare you? When
But
Lotus
Just
right
out
there.
him like that?
Do you want me to say it or not?
No. I mean, say why it was bad that I even asked the question. That's fine.
Because your horny degenerate self.
No, I literally just.
He just asked the question.
That we're not going that deep.
No. I want to hear it.
I want to hear it now.
I want to hear it.
You're like, who voices her? And you posted a picture of when Peak's on the fucking floor on all floors.
I did see that. I did see that.
Hold on. It was a video that included her voice.
And I was like, oh, that's my friend Amberly Connors, who is,
Isn't
Currently in chat right now.
I was about to say, isn't she? What's his name's wife?
engaged, aka Howard, my boy's wife.
Okay, let's be clear. I was nothing but respectful. And
I almost said something.
Hey,
Are we sure about that?
And now it's over. I literally said, no,
You
Simba
did jump down his
I
throat.
literally said no reason, but who is this?
Yeah.
yeah.
That was almost
She's the
what I
wife
asked.
of our good friend Thunder.
Yeah.
Hold up.
You did jump down his throat, though.
I was Kagi.
trying
I
to
was
jump down
listening
somebody's throat,
respectfully.
Hello, sir?
I was listening respectfully.
All right. Now, Simba, if you pay attention, you said your boy Howard, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't know where this is going.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I'm going to the
hell
bathroom.
no.
I'll go to the bathroom.
That's it. How about I was with you right there? I was like, fuck.
Come on. What do you mean, Kagi? I have a history. Kagi, I have a history.
You son of a bitch.
I can't be blamed.
Yes, you can.
No, the hell I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Nope.
think so.
I think Han's winnable.
Yeah. That's not my fault. I'm looking at all the people this lady has voiced. She also voiced Little Muriel. Now I don't know how to.
Little Muriel. There was a spinoff, or
There was.
But she,
Macaroni.
yeah, she voiced, Marches, less macaroni. Perfect. Well, Pap, I hate macaroni and cheese.
Little dickhead, bro. That shit's hilarious, though.
Yes.
That was a great minute and a half. Hold on, she voices Andromeda and Hercules.
By the way, I found the full ass conversation, so
Yeah, I just go back to the conversation.
yeah.
Problem.
I'm not touching that. Good luck.
Really? 'Cause here,
Uh-oh.
What's the issue?
Caught in 4K.
We're all friends here.
I put it.
Oh no.
Oh
shit.
What's the problem? He just asked. All he did was ask a question.
What's going on?
Look at the story. Son of a bitch.
Oh, well, we could talk about that just dropped today. The JoJo's joint.
Yeah,
JoJo.
part 6. Let's go.
Now, I don't know if this season is worth the hype because
I have not watched.
niggas gassed up,
Red.
the last couple JoJo seasons. I did fuck with 5. 4 was trash to me.
I love 5.
As long as it's more traveling, like 3 and 5.
Yeah.
Other than that, I might just wait till Steel Ball Run because niggas been gassing up Steel Ball Run, and if Steel Ball Run,
Here's the thing. Like 6 is great, but it's not Steel Ball Run great.
Okay.
Diego!
Okay.
Literally, like, but
If you
6
care about
sets
literally
up
anything
everything
that's happened in
perfectly for 7.
JoJo's so far, then you're gonna want to watch 6.
Yeah, 6 literally
Okay.
6 literally sets up everything for 7.
JoJo doesn't continue. JoJo doesn't continue itself.
Wait, so there actually
often, but it's there is a continuity.
Okay. All right. Now that actually makes me kind of interested.
Skip 6 and go to 7, you are going to have more questions than the anime can answer.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
You have to see 6.
Okay.
Man, I gotta read the fucking manga.
I mean, I've heard that Jolene was actually like a badass, so I'm kind of like,
Jolene.
I mean, did you not see her?
I love my friends.
I love my
They don't know.
I mean, JoJo's lore has continued before. Like you've seen like niggas like in one season show up another one.
Yeah,
you know,
6 is definitely the most important part in terms of story.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
6 literally, it's literally 6 is literally the plot.
I did not know that 6 connected with 7.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a big way.
6 is important. 6
Now,
is, it might be by far the most important part.
Did they give us an actual release date or just like it's in the works?
It's in the works.
Apparently, 6 is the most like divisive part ever in terms of whether people like it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because people don't like the ending or they do like the ending.
Jolene is cooler than Jotaro. All right, what season is Jotaro?
3.
3? I mean, all right. Here's my main gripe about most. That's not saying much. That's not saying much because a lot of JoJo's main characters ain't got no personality at all. To be honest, when it comes in terms of main characters, literally like who's the second one in part 2? He literally had the most personality. Everyone else was cardboard.
All I'm saying is the best thing of part 2 is literally the first episode where they're like fighting and he's just like, you know what? I'm tired of this. And pulls out a Tommy gun out of nowhere.
Shit.
Where was he hiding it?
That's like episode 1 or 2. I think that's episode 1.
That's the first episode.
Yeah.
Literally, they started off and I was like, all right, I'm in. This is already 10 times.
I love the mix up because Jonathan in part 1 is like so like innocent and like
yeah, he's like, you know, I respect.
Kind of hate Jonathan.
And then
I don't like Jonathan at all.
Okay, I'm one of the few members of the Jonathan Joestar defense force because did he start out super privileged, spoiled little rich kid bitch?
Yeah.
That is true. That is very true. That is very true.
9 very, very fast episodes, he grew a lot. And at the end, he is like a real badass compared to who he was when it started, all things considered.
See,
I like because he's one of the only JoJo characters that has real character growth, I think.
I like Jotaro.
That's why I like Jonathan. But yeah, Joseph's my favorite for sure.
Whoever was in part 4 was trash. Like he was like a side character as a main. He was a side character. He was so generic, bro.
Moon's correct.
I agree with you.
Literally, all the cool stuff that happened in part 4 had Jotaro in it.
Literally.
That's literally Jotaro just beat everybody. Josuke was just kind of there. I didn't like part 4 because he was so happy-go-lucky.
I don't get how niggas, their main anger with fucking Dio is saying that he's just a dickhead. Meanwhile, Jotaro's just an asshole. Like he's just a dickhead.
Jotaro reminds me of like prime WWF.
Yeah, but he does cool shit. Dio kind of just
there was the part where his mom was like, she saw a picture of him. She was like, "Oh, I can feel it. He's thinking about me." And he just like, "Bitch, anybody think about you?" I don't know what about it. All the girls would be like, "Oh my god, I love you, Jotaro." Y'all bitches annoying as fuck. Leave me alone.
Bro, Koichi and Rohan both carried that season for me.
Koichi definitely did.
Chat and or people who know JoJo's in here better than me. Isn't there a part in part 4 where the villain literally says, "I need to stay away from Jotaro at all costs"? Like, isn't he like he knows who Jotaro is and he just knows he needs to stay the fuck away from him or he will die.
Time is absolutely broken as fuck.
Here's the thing. There was an interview that came out. So obviously, if you've seen part 5, you know that stand. His stand is Giorno's stand is busted to all hell. The creator of JoJo's said that, you know, you would think that's the strongest. He says Jotaro's stand is the strongest one. It's just the fact that Jotaro gets PTSD from using it, so he doesn't use that Zawardo. Because all his friends, like, you know, all the stuff happened. So he doesn't use it. That's why he's always like sweating and like panicking.
What is
if he just like if he does what Dio had planned, nobody's stopping him.
What is part 5's villains? What's the difference in his? Because his is the same but more complicated.
Yeah, his is like it was kind of.
You can't move in the world that he makes. Like basically, like his like he
sees a pocket. He sees forward in time.
Yeah.
Like he could see into the future, and then change it. Like it's very different from the world. He just freezes time.
So does Jotaro just beats that then?
No, it depends. It depends.
Because old boy needs time to move forward. How can you see him?
He needs time to move forward, and the way that that part 3 fight was going, they were the more they fought, the longer time was stopping. So if he just did what Dio was gonna do with just, I'm just gonna keep practicing. Eventually, I'm just gonna start stopping time months in advance.
For the record, that's literally hit, and Toriyama just yoinked that shit.
Yeah, but that's basically it's just better hit because Jotaro doesn't need that stand to do something. There's that episode where he turned into a kid and was just whooping ass.
But are you really looking for Dragon Ball Z for originality with characters of fame to claim as Jackie Chun in this show?
I wonder how Jackie Chan feels about that.
Right?
I wonder how he feels
who knows?
about that.
I got look at the last second.
Might be a night nod.
Yeah, if we're talking about like
we qualified, boys.
If we're talking about stand power, Jotaro is literally the Gohan.
Yeah.
If he would just train, nobody's beating him. But he wants to be a marine biologist.
Can we talk? Okay, so I guess this is JoJo's part 3 spoilers. I'm not a huge fan of part 3 because I feel like part 3 drags ass. And when you're so used to part 3,
it's like a one watch, and that's it.
Yeah, well, when you're so used to part 1 and 2, literally going 1,000,000 miles an hour, because it's 9 episodes and 12 episodes, 14, something like that.
I really like part 3. I think the reason
I really love part 3.
Finish on there.
Oh, I was just gonna say, and then I'm so used to that pace, and then most of the episodes in 3 don't matter; they feel like filler, and that threw me off so heavy.
Yeah.
But that fight at the end of 3 is some of the sickest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, I felt like
when he goes, when Dio's like, "What's happening?" and he looks at me, and he goes, "I stopped time 2 seconds ago." And
bro,
beats his
ass. No, that whole fight, everybody.
Part 3's monster. Part 4 was monster of the week.
Yeah, part 4 was literally monster of the week.
Nah. Part 4 was literally Monster Week, except for like the last 7 episodes. And niggas just like, yeah, those last 7 episodes were all of JoJo. No, nigga, Part 4 is just Monster of the Week, except for the last 7 episodes.
It was Villain of the Week until you got the Kira.
Shit.
Once you got the Kira, it's like, okay, now we're getting into
the majority of
and Kira's not even that great of a villain.
JoJo's as a series is Monster of the Week.
Like, they're both Monster of the Week. JoJo's Part 3 is just Monster every 2 weeks. Like,
bro,
they split like most of the
that is facts. That is facts. Because they all get split into 2 parts within Part 3.
At least part
and most of them do suck ass,
bro.
At least Part 3's Monster of the Week actually did something because niggas was dying. Yeah, like, main characters. Was
I don't want a whole episode about Gordon Ramsay's stand in Part 4.
No. Because
they that episode's
iconic.
Bro, niggas really be hyping up a main villain with a hand fetish. Like,
right?
y'all just got a weird nigga with a hand fetish for a main villain.
Definitely did, but goddamn, that stand was powerful. That nigga. Okay, you know what? I'm about to lose. Let's just restart.
I just like the name Killer Queen.
Killer Queen.
Do all of you guys prefer part 3 to part 4? Am I alone?
Say it again.
I like part 4.
I think I
prefer part 4 over part 3.
I like part 4 more than
I like 3.
Much slice of life anime for
3 takes way too long, and it gets really grating on it. Like the fact that if it was 26 episodes instead of 40.
Sure, I agree with that. 3 could have been consolidated. I do agree with that. But part 4, I just feel like it just mills about with bullshit I just don't care about. I don't care about the nigga living in the AT&T tower at all.
Okay, but Moon, you don't think that episode where they do the food stuff is iconic? I remember that episode to this day, right? I feel like that sticks out so heavy, like where they're doing the food.
No, I don't.
The Gordon Ramsay shit.
I like that tower episode a lot because at least there, because like I hate how JoJo's like when they started using stands was just standing around and doing shit. Like I want like more like mobile fights, and like that one had a lot of more mobile. That guy's like fucking all in the tower like jumping around and shit. Like I think that shit's cool.
Well, that's the thing. Most of them niggas past part 3 had to start moving around because like from 1 to 3, them niggas was just built. Them niggas was 16, built like Brock Lesnar. There is no mobility.
In part 3, you go.
Keep in mind, I'm mainly talking about like how they're just standing around a lot of the time. Like there's not a lot of mobileness.
Just not
that's the problem.
How to use it.
I mean, when you say mobileness, what you mean by that?
Like there's not a lot of moving around during the fights. Like in the end,
okay, gotcha.
In most of part 3, a lot of it is just him standing there.
I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
That's also them learn. Like they got it like late. That's them learning how to use it.
JoJo's stand is literally something within 10 feet of me can get punched a lot.
Yeah.
There's not a movement.
Like, I will stand within 10 feet.
But like, Ham, if you're using that excuse, but like then also the same thing with Koichi, because Koichi just had learned his stand in the series, and he was doing more shit than everybody else was in part 3.
No.
He had more to unpack there, but everyone else's stands are so basic as fuck.
Yeah, but
okay, counter that.
Koichi's did have an evolution chain.
Yeah, he
his
did.
kept
Yeah.
evolving, so he kept moving along. Them niggas got one stand, and he was like, "All right, I'm a powerhouse. We come fight me, or I come fight you. There is no, I don't got mobility."
To counteract what Toasty said about the stands early on being too simple, what I didn't like in part 5 is they were like literally too crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
I was almost never worried for Giorno because I was like, I saw this guy turn his tooth into a jellyfish so he could drink piss. Like, nothing will stop him. He turned a brick into a snake so he could take the venom out and get anti-venom. Like, nothing will stop him.
There needs to be
keep in mind, if they did to part 5 what they did to part 3 and make it 46 episodes, well, not even 46, but like even longer than that, because part 5 is I think it's like the second longest part.
49, right?
No, it's like 39. It's the same as part 4.
Yeah.
So like I'm saying, like if they doubled the amount that it should have been, and it took like super long for every fight, and it took 2 episodes for every fight in part 5 to happen, I'd hate part 5 way more than I'd hate part 3.
Yeah, part 3 does milk. I will.
The part 3 pisses me off because of the pacing.
Yeah.
Like,
I just think part
3 milked it with gimmicks at least.
The thing is,
like if it was just the same fight every time, I probably would have hated it the most. But the fact that it was like literally they're out here playing poker. Man's out here bluffing. He was like, you know what? I'm betting my soul. All right, that's cool. And my uncles. All right, what are you doing? And my friends. Hey, what's going on? My mom. And a guy's like, now, if you lose, tell me where Dio is. And he's just like, your moms? He said on moms. I can't. Nope. I'd rather die. You had the one playing video games. You had.
Bro, the thing I like about part 3. I think what Ham's also talked about that I really liked a lot. Part 3 just had like a sense of mortality that I liked a lot. Like part 4, I just like, all right, this feels like I'm just watching like an episode of Full House that just so happened to have stands in it, dog. Like I didn't.
Part 4 was the slice of life anime. That was like part 4 for me felt like a break, and then you get to part 5, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right, main characters actually die. I forgot that happened.
Part 4 felt like anime Phineas and Ferb.
Like homeboy dies in part 4, and we're just like, all right, cool, damn. I hate to see it, and then the last episode, literally the last episode, he comes back. Hey guys, I never really died. I don't know what really happened, to be fair.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, boo.
I like that part 4 was kind of a reset because in part like even 1, but 1, 2, and 3, it's like literally the world will explode and everyone will die if you don't win right now. And in part 4, it's like, yeah, this one guy's terrorizing this one town. No one gives a shit.
This horny hand guy is just really just.
There's a horny hand guy. There's one town. Like, who cares? I don't know. It was nice.
It definitely part 4 numbed me down to people dying in JoJo's.
Okay,
because when people started dying in part 5, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that happens.
I will say though, while I was watching part 3, like after Afdal fucking kicks the bucket the second time and then comes back, I'm like, all right, nigga, can you just die already? Like real shit. Like you died and come back like twice already, and then and then
that made me hate Polnareff so much. It was literally the fact that this man died saving you twice. Learn to save yourself.
The black man saving the white man. You hate to see it.
Hey man, I'm very hopeful for this new season.
Oh no, definitely. It's gonna be one of those things where the people that have read the manga, my initial reaction when I saw it, I was like, oh hell yeah, part 6 is getting animated. Then like a minute later, oh god, part 6, that's right.
Question.
That's literally Twitter.
Speaking of Japanese comics, is part 8 still going on?
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Jeez.
Is it like 1 billion manga chapters by now? Part 8?
No, it's just monthly.
Okay, that makes sense.
And Araki takes more breaks now than he used to.
Okay, so is it actually the JoJo's part with the most chapters now though, or?
I have to look.
Because part 8, I feel like niggas been talking about part 8 for like 2 decades now. Like, bruh.
Straight up.
Well, you see, but that's
it does feel like part 8 has been going on ever since I first heard about JoJo.
Facts.
Part 8 is One Piece.
That's because before you ever heard about JoJo, 7 parts were already finished.
Yeah.
It feels like part 8.
But that was like early 2004. It's like, yeah, man, JoJo seems pretty much done. He's still working on part 8. Of course, I'm being hyperbolic, but that's what it felt like.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely the One Piece effect where it's just like, yeah, man, we're 60% done 10 years ago. 10 years later, yeah, we're like 65% done.
Part 8 recently passed 100 chapters a few months ago.
Shit.
Man, that's damn near all the on Titan. Like,
and part 8's the last one,
a lot
right?
of breaks.
And part 8's
Here's the thing.
I'm talking chapters.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, he takes breaks so that like chapters don't come out as frequently, and it's monthly, just like Attack on Titan is.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
That is insane.
That was something else that I wanted to talk about, like like animes or like mangas and stuff like that, taking breaks and not just keeping it like pumping it out, whether it's like weekly or monthly. Like actually, like yeah, because like Black Clover recently just did that because they're catching up to the manga.
Yeah.
So instead of them doing with like Kill the Akame ga Kill, Full Metal, and keeping the anime going, they're just like, all right, the hell with this. People are finally starting to watch or something. Let's do it right.
Yeah,
and the animation ends up being inconsistent. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm glad. I'm kind of happy because where they left it off in a point where now people are just like, it started trending on Twitter, where it got left off, and I was like, I was expecting to see, people like, yo, look at this frame. It's like playing Snake on an old phone.
More of these,
But in actuality, it was just
manga
like,
need to start fucking splitting their shit up into parts, like for every arc. Like finish your arc, then write all of their next arc, and then come back to us.
Bro, I have no problem with seasonal and like, bro, take your time, wait for more content comes through.
Because that's same thing with My Hero. My Hero's seasonal. I'm glad it's seasonal.
I'm being told that part 3 of JoJo's is 152 chapters, so part 8 isn't actually that long in comparison. It's just been going for a while.
Gotcha.
It's been going on since 2011.
Well,
like Toasty been talking about the breaks.
Qualifying because I am not.
He does breaks in between.
No.
How long are the breaks? Are they like Hunter breaks or like what are they?
No,
like?
Usually he'll just take like a month or two.
Okay.
It depends. Sometimes he's sick. Sometimes stuff happens.
Gotcha.
I'm getting more nerds telling me that when he did parts 1 through 7, it was weekly, but part 8 has been monthly and
yeah, because it used to be in Shonen Jump.
Yeah.
So it was every week, but now now it's every month.
That's what My Hero does. My Hero's
ass right now.
Well, so small.
What was last season? Season 4 for My Hero?
Yeah.
That season was ass. I was willing to say Black Clover was better than My Hero. I've heard that My Hero's gonna pick up, so we're gonna see. But
no. Here's the thing. My Hero
shouldn't have been ass.
It's reaching the part now.
That season shouldn't have been ass.
It shouldn't, right?
It shouldn't have been.
The content in that season was good. It's just they fucked it up and it sucked.
Yeah.
They did it bad. The best part of that was that school festival.
I'm with you.
I'm with you. Manga readers don't know if the anime is going to be good. They're just like, I don't know, man.
I agree the school festival was the best part, but how did they fuck it up in the anime? Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
Like one of the major fights, they made a fucking PowerPoint presentation.
Oh, true.
That's every My Hero fight.
What?
No, I mean literally a PowerPoint presentation.
He's not lying.
Like, you know how Promised Neverland butchered that entire fucking series?
150 chapters in 5 episodes.
But
it was it's a shame too, because Overhaul is by far one of the strongest niggas in that universe. Like, that quirk is literally just anything he touches is just, he turns it into whatever he wants.
Yeah.
That's busted. He was out here killing people.
I mean, we'll see.
All right, bro, all right, I read Moon's chat, and so it said the PowerPoint parts in the Miro fight were in the manga, to be fair. I'm like, he said there's not much to go on. It's like, you realize that, like, if you were spitting truth, that means that every anime would just be screenshots.
PowerPoint.
That's not how it works.
Have you seen the Demi Spoon?
It's supposed to make sense.
If you want to give it a shot, it's the most true part of the manga we've ever seen.
There's a reason I like watching anime. I don't want PowerPoint.
Whoever said that in your chat, I request they be banned. I'm not a timeout. I request them to be banned.
Tried.
Bro, I will say though,
Armstrong is literally being Stretch Armstrong right now.
Moon, you're lucky that you watch shit when it pauses up, because I'll tell you, this first arc in this My Hero shit is gonna be painful for some niggas. This shit's ass. Look.
I got good patience.
Yes, this new one is ass. That shit is hot doo-doo butter.
It has its moment. It has stuff that you're gonna be like, oh.
Yeah, but besides that, it's asshole.
Damn.
So why would you grab my own teammate?
Besides those moments, it's ass. Like, that's the problem.
It's just basically it's basically the season 2 thing.
But way worse.
That arc was ass weekly. No, I don't need none of y'all complaining about weekly. As a resident AOT fan, I don't need anyone in your life.
Bro,
as someone who's read through the political arc monthly.
Amen. It's finally wrapping up. Wait, all right. So what's the official date?
You fought for your life.
Since we're on Attack on Titan, they did announce, because since between the times that we had the podcast, they did announce that the final season, part 2, winter 2022. So I'm guessing January, the earliest next year.
Yeah.
See, December the earliest.
December.
Anytime I hear
Well,
winter 2022,
winter
I'm thinking
it won't be
December
December because
2022.
December would be winter 2021. You know.
Yeah, that's why
just means January of next year.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Unless they say, you know what, the hell with y'all.
Oh, Moon, we're
gonna
just
keep
waiting
waiting.
2021 for the anime.
I'm willing to wait.
Same. I'm fine with waiting. Like if waiting means you're going to do something to make it better, I'm fine with waiting.
See,
That's why I wanted them to
waiting
do with Black Clover with the longest time. I was like, dog, stop. This is
Yeah.
you make it. You're scaring the hoes away.
Just
Please.
the hoes are gone.
right?
The hoes are gone.
The hoes keep leaving.
Oh shit.
They're making
I'm fine waiting for Vinland Saga season 2. I want that. So
Yeah.
do it.
I'm out here-
Wait for it and do
Yeah.
it right.
They're making a
I'm out here looking at
JJK
it
movie.
like, guys,
I heard they're doing JJK the same way they're doing Demon Slayer, where like the movie's gonna be canon.
Oh,
Yeah, no, the movie is a prequel.
It's
Alright,
not
so-
the, but it's not the next arc like Demon Slayer. Like Demon Slayer is like it's in chronological
But it's
order. Like,
canonically,
the next
though.
arc is the movie, but
Okay.
it's technically not. It's called Volume 0.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
it's-
What's the over under of more animes nowadays getting the Promised Neverland treatment?
As in,
if more anime get the Promised Neverland treatment, that's when I stop watching anime.
Yeah.
All it
that
takes
was
is
an
one-
anomaly.
all it takes is one of my favorite anime to get that, and I'm going to.
See, but here's the thing: we've seen stuff like that happen before.
No,
like,
that's the
happens
worst.
in chunks,
That's the worst
But that's
case.
the worst of it. But we've
That's the
seen like
worst case
small
ever.
things. We've seen small things of, like, what was it? Soul Eater is probably the first thing that comes to mind. Where it's like everything's going great, and then that last episode.
FMA 2003 is the first thing.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
But
I've
it's
heard,
good-
I've
but
heard
it's
more
good-
good
but it's
things
good.
about.
Yeah,
2000.
But you're good. Yeah, it's good.
I'm
Only
just saying,
the ending for the anime. That's it. But with
even more than Soul Eater, more than Twin Star.
Hold on.
Even more than everything that I love. Promised
hold on,
Neverland got the worst treatment.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah,
There's a difference between an anime original ending and then an anime completely skipping like over 100 chapters.
yeah,
it's
completely killing main characters that were important.
It literally. Here's the thing. The best thing I can think about that, a Kamiga kill. Because if you read the manga to the anime, not nearly that many people die, and they just say, you know what, the hell of it.
If you're Promised Neverland, how do you not just do another season and then give it to another studio after? Like, I legitimately don't like.
I don't know.
I think they think that because everybody hated it by the end anyway, that they just said it's just cut our losses. Fuck it, let's just get rid of it. So the closest thing I could think of to that is Tokyo Ghoul, because Tokyo Ghoul, what they did is they covered the first half of Tokyo Ghoul in the first season, and then they said, "Fuck that, we're making our own shit." And then they decided, let's do a sequel. Let's do the sequel and let's act like it never happened.
I was gonna be in
They said, "Fuck, go back."
So
Let's go.
The manga for Promised Neverland dropped the ball at the end.
Yes. At the end.
It's the very end, and they just skipped all of the
crammed.
shit that people liked.
Yeah, they literally.
The rest of the stuff that people liked, they were like, "Fuck it, skip it."
So they could do that with Demon Slayer theoretically.
They could.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
Demon
they
Slayer
all-
could definitely- oh my
They
God.
better not.
See,
Demon
they
Slayer
won't
hated
because
Demon Slayer. I think it was rushed.
I
Is
feel
that
like they know that they can make the
Do it,
material
do it.
better.
They
So they
can,
won't
but
do
I
that.
feel like a lot of people are already pissed off with Demon Slayer as is.
Why are they
Why
pissed off with Demon
pissed off?
Slayer?
Yeah.
I thought a lot of people did not like how it ended in the.
Yeah, well, you gotta go take care of
Oh,
some
you're talking
parts.
about in the manga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
manga wise, yes. That's what I like. A lot of people are not happy
Well,
with it, so I
that's-
feel like they might go
Well,
Promised
fuck 'em.
Neverland. Like, hey, they already don't like it. Let's just cram everything in and rush it
Nah,
like they did.
No.
No, for a fact they will
fuck.
not do that because
Yeah.
Demon Slayer's
so-
popularity is
so
based
much.
on the anime, unlike Promised Neverland, and they know that they can make the content of the manga better to where people like that stuff.
It made so much
True.
money.
And there's
never
and
been
there's
no
a
bad.
second-
Hold on. I did step away from my computer for a second, but I of course pulled this up on my phone. I had to walk back up here because I always feel inclined to point this out. Because every time I do, there's always people who are like, "Wait, what? I didn't know that." So like, I just want as many people to know as possible. The reason why Demon Slayer ended the way that it did is because the creator had a very serious family emergency that made it so that she had to end the manga so she could leave Tokyo and go back home.
Yeah.
I
It's
just
not-
want people to know that
it's
because
not
every time I
bad
say it,
writing.
there's always like a lot of people like, "Oh shit, I didn't know that."
So close.
Yeah,
That
I
was
knew
good.
that. She made another she or he, I don't remember if it's if they confirmed
I
it
think
was
she.
a girl or not, but it made a different bonus chapter that works more as an ending. It's more of a safe ending, but it works as an ending better than what originally was out there.
Yeah.
So they'll probably use that. and throw up all the OST, the voice acting, make it all nice. You know what I'm saying?
They can definitely
because it already happened with Brotherhood.
Yeah.
So
they can definitely jazz it up.
Also,
with that,
because someone in chat brought it up. So Horimiya, in a similar sense,
Horimiya is godlike, by the way. If y'all don't watch it, watch it.
Sure, I agree with you. I'm just saying that like Horimiya the anime does skip a shit ton of chapters from the manga.
I hate that.
Wait, wait. What you're telling me is the manga is even better.
Yes. Because
bro, I can't get that. Why is it sold out fucking everywhere forever?
I'm sorry.
Because it's
that shit is super popular.
All-time number 10 or 13 best manga.
I can't find volumes of that shit in stock any fucking where. I want it so bad.
So the thing with Horimiya is that like the show itself, the beginning, the first 2 episodes cover like 20, almost like 20 chapters.
Oh shit!
And then the end of the anime is the end of the manga that just happened literally last week.
Jesus Christ!
Wait. So you're telling me
the anime ending is the manga ending?
Wait, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I haven't watched. I'm literally on the last episode. I haven't watched it yet.
The last episode is the last chapter of the manga, if not the last 2 chapters.
I'll be right back.
What the fuck?
So the thing is, this series is 13 episodes, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, man, how are they gonna do all this? Because it's like a decade's worth of content.
How do you do all this?
A decade's worth of content in 13 episods.
I was like, how are you gonna do all this? We won't.
Yeah, you know what's actually hilarious though? The same studio that did Promised Neverland did Horimiya. That's what's funny.
But here's the thing. I think it's fine for Horimiya, like
Probably.
because the things they included. First of all, it's a rom-com, right?
Yeah.
Second of all, like it's just like the things that weren't in the anime is like fun little like side things that happen in the manga. Like there are some moments in the manga that it's like, fuck, I wish that was animated because it would have been really nice to see that, like, because that's such a part of their relationship,
Yeah.
But it doesn't take away from the story. It doesn't take away from the relationship. I think they hit all the real beats from the manga in the anime, which I think is done well, because like some parts in the manga I felt like were dragged on, and I'm like, oh, okay, well the anime doesn't have to deal with that issue. Like they mention it, there are episodes dedicated to certain situations, but it's not to the ridiculousness that is Promised Neverland. I feel Horimiya doing 13 episodes, could it have been 26 episodes? Yeah, honestly, with 26 episodes, it would have done more than enough than it should have.
Yeah,
in my opinion. But it's not as bad as Promise, because that is just an abomination.
Now,
yes, sir.
Just
I
off
was
that,
enjoying Twitter that day.
Just off that, I remember part 5. There was an episode where they were in the little turtle. You know what I'm saying? And and people complained a ton about this episode, and I was confused as to what the fuck they were complaining about.
Yeah.
And then it was the fact they didn't include this single panel from the manga of them looking at Captain Tsubasa on the television. That's it. That was their only. That was the only complaint. I'm like, bruh, that it's a single panel, and they're just like, oh look, Captain Tsubasa.
The manga niggas be, I don't know,
different. Say it.
Yeah. Weird. They're weird.
Manga, I'll go another step. Like, people who super complain because the dub is slightly different than the sub are weird too.
Yeah,
I can't even blame it on manga because anime niggas and oh my gosh,
are you telling me that people who watch anime are weird folks?
Okay,
yeah.
You know what makes up for this scene not being included is that they actually kept in the Terry Funk reference in part 4.
They did.
Old boy looks over at like a fucking cornfield or something like that, and he goes, Teddy Funku. That's all I need.
Not gonna lie, I fell asleep halfway through part 4. I don't even remember that.
They definitely bring in an alien in part 4 that has nothing to do with anything, and then they don't.
When that happened, I was over it, dog.
There was parts where I just pass out.
He has like the craziest powers you've ever seen, and then he never helps again. He just
I was so over it at that point.
He do be in the background. He like, what's
Did
good,
they
y'all?
try to finish the manga in one season? Yeah, that's Horimiya.
Yeah, come on, keep
it
up.
Keep up, bro.
Pay attention.
Come on.
You're old now. Come on.
Low
got
ram.
Like a Dragon Ball fan.
Grown ass woman. Come on.
Speaking of Dragon Ball, not Toasty though. I already know his answer to this.
Did you see that people got fooled because someone?
Yes.
Yeah, they're fucking idiots.
That's why I was gonna bring up. I was like, what do you think the likelihood is? You think they bring that up after Dragon Quest, like when they like stop that?
Hope not.
Oh man.
God no, keep on Dragon Quest.
I hope Dragon Ball goes seasonal.
Here's the thing. You know, I'm fine with it being seasonal. You know they're gonna bring it back. That's too much money.
Hope not.
Hope not. Dragon Quest
If
is
they
right
do,
there.
bring Shallot. Shallot.
I'm just saying, man.
Only for Shallot. Yeah, you're right. Only for Shallot.
Hey,
Until Toei put out something bad. Ever since Dragon Ball's been out, they've been chilling and doing good.
They've been doing good.
But Shallot.
As long as Dragon Ball
Shallot
can stay
Adventures,
out,
there you go.
be pretty dope.
Was it really a shock to JoJo's fans that Part 6 got announced? Like, I get their hype because it got announced,
They've
but a lot
been,
of
they've been waiting so long that they've honestly been doubting
Were
themselves.
they really waiting that long? Like
Yeah.
when did part 5 end?
It didn't feel that long ago. Maybe
It didn't feel it did not feel that long at all.
Maybe it's because COVID hit.
Part 5
Okay.
was
What,
3
3
years
years
ago.
ago?
It's not
the last 2 episodes of Part 5 at the last TwitchCon we went to.
It's not about fucking how long ago it was like that. There's been so many JoJo events where they could have announced it and they didn't, and everybody kept watching in anticipation of them. And it's like a game that you've been looking forward to, and they don't announce it at any award shows or anything like that. And you're like, is this game even still exist? Like that.
For example,
Shout out to Elden Ring.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Fuck that game.
Niggas have been waiting for a new Metroid Prime game. What
Love you,
feels
Domo.
like decades now.
Oh,
I was gonna say Beyond Good and Evil 2 because that would have been my game.
That literally is gone. Like, I don't know where. I don't know.
They showed us a tech demo and nothing else.
Here's the thing, you saw something for that. Niggas didn't see anything for Part 6. They were just like, all right, so next event, Part 6, right? How about figurines?
You know what? I'm still confused.
Wasn't there like conversation of like how Stone Ocean might not have happened?
Yeah.
No. So here's the thing. Part 7 nerds consistently said just skip Part 6 because they didn't care for it. They didn't like it, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like incorporate the ending to Part 6 and the beginning of Part 7. They just wanted to go straight to Part 7. Because apparently 7's the best thing.
I swore that the studio made like a...
There was a rumor about that. I know.
Yeah. Yeah, because like there was like a rumor that this studio wasn't sure if they were going to continue JoJo after Part 5.
See, here's the thing. JoJo's is already as confusing as is. You can't just skip a part and then just go to the next one and have everybody be like, all right, so here's what happened. I don't want to recap.
See, their production, they got too Hollywood, bro. Like they used to, their first big thing was JoJo. And then after that, they started being big. And then, I bet Cells at Work.
They got too Hollywood.
Captain Tsubasa, Fire Force. Let's just
bro.
Honestly.
Fire Force is
we didn't talk about it a lot.
I'm just saying that
their
head got big.
Fire Force calms, dog.
I need season 3. I need season 3. I need season 3 expeditiously.
Every fucking moment of that show hits. Of course, this niggas talk about, oh man, I hate the fan. I'm only here for the fights and cool shit. You know, like that's what I'm there for.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Whoever does whoever is the director of that shit, I feel sorry for them because the shit that is happening in the manga, I don't know how you. I don't know how you.
I know what you're talking about.
That first scene alone.
Toasty. What's going on here?
What?
What do you mean? How do you adapt that? Is the manga just hentai? Like, what's the problem?
No. It goes weird.
It gets
very weird
to where I don't know how you can adapt that into an anime format.
It goes Twitter weird.
All right, I'll say when you watch Fire Force season 3, you're gonna think that like the guy who made Evangelion made it or some shit.
I see.
Oh god, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
You're gonna just be like, what the literal fuck is happening?
If you know, you know. Don't tell Thunder.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah, you got this guy.
Because at first, I'm gonna give it a buck. I'm almost at this point. I almost welcome it because obviously the first 2 seasons of Fire Force, I think it's fairly standard anime shit. So anything different, because I'm not really expecting that much from Fire Force. So if it kind of takes a hard left that makes it kind of unique, I'm all for it, to be honest.
You will feel like you took some drugs.
There are 3 fights in that anime that I will forever love. It's when Joker fights Moon. You know what I'm talking about.
Joker in season 2?
That was raising him.
Yeah.
When Benimaru fights that demon.
Yeah.
And when Ogun fights that demon.
Yeah.
Those 3 parts from the first 3 seasons are my top 3 fights.
I need me a fucking fighting game with Fire Force. Give me like bro. I would
No,
main the
just
fuck
just
out of that
do what you did with
evangelist
Demon
black dude, bro. That nigga be raw as fuck.
Dog, Ogun is fire. Dog, it's literally no pun in any type of intention.
Yeah.
Those fights are fire. The sound effects are immaculate.
I
when
think
Homeboy hit the Crimson Moon and my ear decided to nut.
And the visuals, oh my god.
No, it's just I don't know what they were smoking. I remember before I watched it, people were saying like, "Oh, this anime's fan service, this anime's trash." And I was like, you know what?
No,
I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna watch it. I did not sleep. I binged the first season right before the second season came out, and then I waited for the second season to finish before I binged that too. And god damn, I'm glad.
Bro, by the end of like season 1, I was damn near busting a cum vessel because like the animations and shit. I was like, bruh, there's no way this shit to be this raw, but it is.
Also, Megalobox season 2 started.
Yeah, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous about that.
Now, looking all
Funimation and Hulu.
I'm very nervous about that because season 1 ended beautifully for me. I don't think I needed a season 2.
It could have stopped there.
They could.
That is interesting because I heard a lot of people complaints was only the ending.
I think people wanted a conclusion from the ending, and we didn't like get a conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well,
I think that was the whole problem.
That makes sense why there's no conclusion.
Oh, there it is.
Conclude.
These nuts.
Look, I just wish the opening's better. That's all. I haven't listened to it. I just want it to be better.
Garbage. I'm not gonna front. I don't.
Apparently,
what's the new opening?
For Fire Force is saying that this is last.
Oh, we're talking about season 2. I don't know about that.
So apparently, for Fire Force, the guy said he's retiring after it.
Yeah, he's not making any more manga. You hate to see
it.
I mean, I can only imagine because the whole manga industry that sounds like a stressful environment.
You end up you end. Let me get this gold ring real quick. You end off on a great note. That's
end up on a W.
To be fair, he's never missed. He's never missed. So he's just like, I'll quit while I'm ahead.
Thunder knows what I'm talking about.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's
I'd rather him end off with a W than continue to run something to the ground when it doesn't need to. You know.
Yeah.
I'm pumped for fucking Isayama when Attack on Titan ends. He'll be able to make another manga.
I wonder.
Didn't he also say he's never?
I thought he said he was done too.
No, he said his next endeavor was going to be to make a spa fueled by Attack on Titan's fans' tears based on the ending.
I like that energy. I really like that energy. I have so many theories about what that last chapter is gonna be.
He's incredibly young for a manga artist.
This might be my last game.
The only manga.
Okay.
There's literally that. When's the last chapter come out? What day?
So
the 9th.
The 9th.
The 9th. Bro, that's like
earlier.
Yeah, that's
literally like 4 days from now.
All right, chat.
I'm not gonna be alive.
Yeah, this video probably you're probably watching this on a Tuesday probably. You don't have much time by the time you see this. Stay off of Twitter if you're trying to stay and avoid spoilers. It's gonna get kind of crazy because if you're following certain people, it's gonna be already rough for me because I'm already in circles with Afro and Thunder and Ham and Dotto, and it's gonna get rough to avoid shit, dog.
And Dotto doesn't give a fuck.
Dotto does not care.
Dotto doesn't care.
Fuck it.
Dotto is.
What do you mean? No, I've only ever seen Dotto talk about how he saw the leaks. I've never seen Dotto spoil.
Nah, Dotto has Fabian levels of energy. Sometimes it gets scary.
I must. They do get scary.
Dotto was one of the main reasons why I decided to read instead of like just being anime only.
You see, at least with a monthly, it's like you could like know when you're getting hit. But like with Fabian, it's like, oh well, it's Tuesday. I guess I'm dying. Like
Tuesday. The manga doesn't come out till Sunday. I don't even know how he got the leaks. The leakers don't even got the leaks.
He's got the picture. Knows. It's like literally like it's the most negative quality picture you could ever find.
Fabian's the guy taking a picture.
The traitor.
Fabian's the guy taking pictures of all the new Pokemon that come out like they're on the run. Literally just blurred and the camera's moving. It's just like, hey guys, I snuck into Pokemon headquarters. I got to see the manual.
Bro,
this is the new Mon.
Niggas that make leaks, they gotta find a way to get like a steady ham because every time someone has leaks, it's always like the most blurry image.
It looks like a picture of Bigfoot.
Was that the only one?
Yeah.
Like, why
I died.
You're looking at 6300. Like,
but here's the thing: Pokemon looks like the type of company that will try to kill you if you try to leak something. So I feel like they definitely are running for their lives when they're taking those pictures.
I remember when people started leaking Smash characters back when like Smash Wii U. and they found the person, and he just got deleted. I was like, bro, never heard of him again.
Does not play that. So I feel like the reason why we get those pictures is because they're on the run.
You guys remember when we first heard Pikachu's voice on that shoddy theater video? So someone's video from a movie theater when we first heard Pikachu's voice in that Pokemon movie.
Oh, right.
Because everyone's like, "Oh my god!"
I love you, Ash.
I'm just saying.
I love you.
Ew.
Now imagine Pikachu has a deep voice that whole time.
Bro, when I first saw that, I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? It was just a black splat on the screen. I'm like, oh shit, never mind. I see it now.
What am I looking at here?
At first, I was like, what the fuck am I actually looking
Is that
at?
Oscar's
Like,
Wrath?
Yeah.
You could have told me that was a Fire Force chapter if you didn't tell me that was my hero.
I was confused. I'm like, what is that? Like,
what is that? Oh my god. Ew.
What's the worst thing you could say?
Ew. Like the worst thing she can say is no. Ew.
Also, I don't think we mentioned this before, but it looks like Boondocks. I heard like rumblings that it's still on for like the reboot. I heard
yeah,
that
they're not stopping.
Changing the voice actors or something?
I'm not watching that.
I think whoever they said it was, I think that was just a fake rumor. But I thought like they deaded it a while back when they couldn't find like proper like people, so I was kind of confused.
Because isn't what's her the girl that does Riley and Huey? Didn't she say she's not doing it?
Regina King, yeah, she's kind of just making movies now. So
yeah, she's like, yeah, I'm successful.
She literally just directed her own movie, and that shit was
like,
good.
Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. You can't sign me. It's one of those things where I'm not gonna watch it. Like I'm just for reasons I'm not gonna watch it. I don't like how.
Oh, that's right, Shaman King, bruh.
Shaman King, yeah, Shaman King's coming out right now.
How was Kagi deaf during the Shaman King?
No,
where's Lotus?
Unfortunately, Shaman King is not like it's not on any major streaming service. It will be on Netflix.
Netflix.
Yes.
Yeah, you really hate to see it.
Isn't Shaman King Shonen Jump?
Episodes.
No, we gotta re-up Netflix anyway because Witcher 2's coming out.
No, but the problem is that they don't release the anime until it's over. So like you're gonna have to wait anyway.
Buy like the properties for Knives Out?
Yeah, like
they're doing a Knives Out like 2 and 3.
They did have like a whole Knives Out MCU going on. Like I was like, why do we have all this shit?
If they would keep, it doesn't need to be the same cast, but if they would keep rotating like celebrity casts of that caliber for every single movie, that would be sick.
You think Netflix has that budget?
They're keeping a Bond guy, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Daniel.
Yeah, keep him.
Yeah, they're keeping Daniel Craig, and they might. I don't know. They might keep Lakeith. They might keep Lakeith. I don't know.
You have to keep Lakeith. He's fired right now.
Yeah,
is he?
Yeah, Lakeith is literally like. Yeah.
He called this nigga Stanford.
His name is Stanford as well. Every black man has Stanford. No, that's Stanford. Never mind. But you have to keep him.
I'm kind of on the loss. I'm very skeptical. It's American. Is it American anime? Sure. The Black Samurai joint.
Oh yeah, Yasuke.
Damn it, Julian, you killed me.
Yasuke comes out like I think middle of this month, and it comes out all at once. So that's gonna be sick.
I'm very. I heard some like the dialogue and the voice acting. I'm kind of iffy on it right now. So
yeah, Lakeith ain't doing the greatest.
It's kind of dry. So I'm kind of just like I don't know how this.
But that's happened in trailers before. Where it's just kind of been cheeks in the trailer, but then in context, it's better.
Yeah.
Because it happened in Invincible. Like in Invincible, at the end of the trailer, he says, "I wasn't ready. Now I am," and like it sounded so dry and garbage. But like in the actual show, the context it made it like much better. Like because it sounded really shitty in the trailer, especially because it's supposed to be the
I need DC.
Yeah, this might be my last one.
Mappa's doing that too.
Well.
Man, Mappa's been on a roll, and I wonder how long they could keep it up before it tanks. I would keep it a bug.
They are just like they're gonna be the second Madhouse.
Bro,
you just gotta hope. If you have a favor coming from Mappa, just hope that your shit like gets made before like they start sucking.
Because
Attack on Titan's gonna end soon. Like,
yeah, Thunder's getting out lucky. Y'all kind of losing. Like if your favorite manga gets fucking animated after Attack on Titan, you might be unlucky.
You guys are gonna be so pissed when Chainsaw Man sucks.
I didn't deserve that. No, we didn't deserve that. I'm literally just living my life. I didn't deserve
but here's
that.
the thing. It's true.
I'm actually looking forward to Chainsaw Man. I heard a lot of people gassed it up.
Toasty,
Now, if I watch the anime and Mappa lets me know.
until which studio drops Vinland Saga?
That's Mappa.
It's wit.
Wit?
Yeah,
So-
it's been wit. The issue is that wit are like, you know what? We want to make our own stuff, and I'm like, nigga, shut up.
We don't like doing stuff longer than 2 seasons.
Yeah, like it's
2 seasons. That's too long.
No, they
I'm just
really
like-
don't. They'll drop it like the Attack on Titan only made it 3, and it was like the most hype shit at the time. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
And
just
that was
like,
a
wait,
forced
if you
three.
don't continue Vinland, I will say it. Don't you dare give fucking Vinland to some
I have to bring this up.
turvy studio.
I have to bring this up now that we're talking about Viking type shit. Please watch Vikings. That show is. I was losing my mind at the season 4 finale, bro. That
Okay.
shit blew my
Why-
fucking mind.
Vikings is apparently on Peacock, which I just got because
It's on-
the
it's on
network
Peacock.
gobbled up by Peacock.
For the WWE. Yeah.
Bruh, that shit.
It is on
What
both
else?
Peacock and Hulu. So
Bro.
if you
I have
either-
Hulu.
Ooh,
Yeah.
So here's the thing
Well,
with
I have
Vikings.
just Hulu, but that's-
Here's the thing about
that's- I
Vikings.
have Hulu.
When Vikings first started, it was kind of like compared to Game of Thrones very early on, and then obviously Game of Thrones blew up and then dwarfed Vikings. So literally, like, you heard nobody talking about it. And then now that Game of Thrones kind of died down, people start to watch Vikings. I'm gonna say Vikings is way more consistent than Game of Thrones all the way through.
Have you seen all the Vikings by now, Moon?
No, actually, I'm about to be on season 5.
Season
What,
5.
season 4?
Is Edge in it yet?
No, not yet.
Oh my
At least
God.
I didn't get to it yet. But
Vikings is definitely more focused on building this. I don't know if it actually has like any source material, but they're obviously very focused on building its own story rather than just like
yeah,
like just adapting a book that isn't finished and will never be finished because George R.R. Martin is a fucking. Anyways,
He's right.
but that shit
Bro,
be hitting,
he
dog.
still hasn't released those books that he was supposed to release for the end.
He's definitely taking his sweet time on that shit.
Okay,
He still hasn't.
to the Gigazoomer in my chat who said why would they call the streaming service Peacock? That's like MSNBC's original logo.
Have you not
Yeah.
looked at their
Literally,
logo?
NBC's, it's the Peacock.
That's their
The tail.
thing.
It's you see the NBC, like if you Google NBC or MSNBC logo, you'll see the rainbows that originally started off as a peacock logo was like their guy, and then it just slowly morphed into the colored logos that you see now.
Yeah,
Because everything gets simplified. That's how it is. That's why there's a little poke in it. A little poke in the
shit.
the logo.
Half
Yeah.
these logos have been getting
Bottom line.
reduced. Have you looked at
Yeah.
Patreon's new logos? Literally
Hey,
like a
fellas.
fucking rectangle and a circle instead of a P.
Somebody
You remember-
use the hammer.
Firefox's logos, man.
Remember how it used to have a fox on it?
Yeah, now it's just a shape.
Bottom
they,
line.
really, they really simplified the fuck out of it, bro. And then added purple for some reason.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
what the hell's going on.
It used to be so cool.
I don't know that. I like that last one, but like they did.
I don't know why they added purple.
They got purple?
The first one is so much better than the last one. It's crazy. The third one goes hard.
They had more than one?
Yes.
Yeah, they had multiple.
I don't use Firefox, so I'm surprised.
Point being, Twitch chat, if you're a huge fan of Vinland Saga, but you ever wondered what pussy smelled like, try watching Vikings instead.
What is going on, man? Like,
I'm trying to help people.
Yeah,
He's not
but
wrong.
the thing is, if you come off Vinland jumping right into Vikings, don't expect the fucking gassed human
Combat.
physics that be happening.
yeah, no,
like jumping
Vinland
boats.
definitely isn't realistic. Like they be doing
Yeah.
crazy shit.
Go watch
Although
Vikings and be like,
there
"Damn, I
is
kinda
some
like that."
supernatural elements to Vikings, to some degree. That should still be hitting though.
This picture, man. I find it even funnier because it says 2021. It's just very obviously not my Chrome logo, but that just makes it funnier.
You could replace your Chrome icon with that.
Yeah, that would be
could.
funny. I could.
Do it.
That's a lot of work.
Do it.
This is toasty, by the way.
That shit.
What do you mean by that? Let's not do that. That's Omega, and we all know it. Just like Omega's in that episode of The Boys, we know that this is Omega. That episode of The Boys is something else, by the way.
Iconic.
That is quite an episode.
For those of you guys that are
I
wondering
can't
what,
wait for season 3. That shit needs to come out.
for those of you that are wondering
expeditiously.
what episode
I
we're
need that
talking
shit now.
about, we're talking about the episode when they're in that psychiatric ward for all the other superhuman people.
Got it.
And
Yeah.
Moon, do you remember when we were watching Game of Thrones? And
Mhm.
there was a scene where someone walks in on a guy who's nailing like 3 girls at once,
Yup.
and he like panics and throws the girl off of it, and Moon just goes, "Toasty!"
All of my hatred, bro.
Toasty was the one up there with like nail. Yeah.
Guys, that's not what it looks like. I don't know them.
It's a very Toasty-esque thing.
If Toasty was anybody, Toasty was the guy where like the prostitutes paid him because the sex was so good.
I don't pay them for sex. I pay them to leave.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That dude like Toasty.
anyway, I have a game theory of the next thing that Amazon's going to do after Invincible, and I think it's going to be Kick-Ass. I think they'll make a full like Kick-Ass animated series, and that might be sick.
That actually might be hot.
That would actually be kind of sick.
Oh wait, what studio is doing Invincible? Do we know? It's just some random.
It's just some animated studio over here.
It's kind of wild that Amazon can nail this, but like they've been trying to do that gaming service thing forever, and it's just I don't think Amazon Games is producing.
Yeah, I think they stopped again.
Hey,
Smart.
Every game that they've released has been canceled.
Different parts of the company, some parts of the company just don't know what they're doing.
I probably
Okay,
won't
guys,
touch.
Crucible set to come out in 2020, so
I won't touch. I won't touch
released the game and
Invincible
put it back.
until it's all done.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because we.
I actually need to. I need to finish binge watching Young Justice. To be honest.
I mean, finish is a.
Because I didn't even know what they're even doing with that. Because I didn't hear anything else of them continuing Young Justice. So who knows?
What the fuck? All right. Well,
if you have Amazon Prime, by the way, I would recommend Mr. Robot. That's a
That's a really good show. Yeah. Also, did we talk about the Avatar studio of them? Like, I think we talked. Did we talk about that?
No, we didn't because we weren't doing Beam Struggles when it
Bro, them opening up their own dedicated studio means that we could possibly get them to flesh out like those like side comics and shit.
I hope so. I hope so.
I'm definitely hoping for that.
James Cameron Avatar movie's coming out.
Anyway.
Okay. And Avatar 2 been in production since the first one came out in like 04. Whatever.
All right. We talked about like big gaps. When, bruh, this shit's about to come out when I have like my
Avatar 2 is a 2022 film. Let's all calm down. It's a
2022 generations movie.
Yeah,
do you know what the thing is?
It comes out in December 2022. Bro.
You know what the thing is, Toasty? They were probably done with that movie. They were probably done with that movie in like 2017, but this whole time it's been rendering.
Yo,
bro,
it's crazy.
Well, here's the thing. The first one was something that, like, changed the game, as they put it. So I'm kind of curious what this one's gonna be, since it's forever.
So originally, the sequels were originally supposed to be 2 sequels. Now there's like 4.
We didn't even get the second one.
Yeah, they were supposed to come out in 2014, and then the third one in 2015. But then they were like, yeah. No, that's not happening.
What's with that doodle bob? Yeah,
I'm just saying, they ain't gonna have the technological edge, bro. Like, they're gonna need to do some crazy shit if they really want to have the technological edge.
Bro, that CGI better hold up.
Otherwise, it's not gonna work. Like,
it's Doodle Bob and my nigga Dobby.
That's the fun, like, but just imagine it comes out and it looks like fucking Justice League in 2017.
Oh my god.
It just looks like absolute shit. It's just like, what the fuck am I here for? Like,
a good time.
And you're not getting it with Avatar. Avatar is just not a good movie, I'm gonna say it. I feel like it's a very cold take, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a...
Yeah,
I don't even remember that movie.
Did as well as it did because it was the most impressive thing to come out at its time. But like that's the only
studios took over. You know what I mean? Like,
I couldn't imagine watching that and then being like, I'm gonna go see it again. Like I'm not gonna do that shit.
I didn't love it that much.
I was done with that movie halfway through it.
I see barely any movies twice in the theater, and that wouldn't.
When did that come out?
2009, I think.
I didn't see that movie till 2017. And it's just because it was on TV.
I definitely saw that movie in 2009, and for its time, it was fucking incredible. But I'm pretty sure Iron Man 1 came out in 2011, and if they came out the same year, it would not be competing.
Iron Man 1 came out in 2008. Came out before it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Thinking of Iron Man. Actually, no, Iron Man 2 came out in 2010.
Thinking of Avengers?
No, Avengers. Yeah, it came out 2012.
Okay.
Who was 11? Was it Thor in 11?
Yes, I think it was Thor.
Yeah. Bam.
So did Afro come back? No, Afro called the beam tonight and then just never showed up. It was pretty cool.
They called it the Afro Senju effect.
Now,
Toasty, do you mind if you could tell us about this phenomenon real quick?
Yeah, I told you.
We Simba literally asked, like, yeah, we're gonna be there, but are you? And he was like,
All right.
yeah, I'm just asking what the topics you're gonna be.
Y'all know, I will not hesitate to be one of the niggas who calls out for all of this, especially because it happens to me specifically a lot with him. However, today, in his defense, if the video he's working on is a video I recorded with him, he's probably having some trouble.
No, because I promise you, if we were talking about the
I saw him on Twitter earlier.
Oh,
come on, man.
If we were doing a Moana soundtrack, he would be here.
I promise you, if we brought up the Moana soundtrack, he would be here right now.
I'm not denying that.
Imagine he just came in right now and said, "Y'all say something." Like,
So we're doing it
Talking about Moana?
right now, Thunder. We're doing it.
all right, but the thing is that he uploaded the video 55 minutes ago. Where is he?
Oh, did he?
Hey man,
Yeah,
niggas,
he did.
niggas be busy.
Hold on, he tweeted this like after he uploaded the video.
And then he code redded Ham.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Ham came in here and then left for a split second.
Yeah.
And they're taking off together right now, I have to imagine.
Probably.
Fair enough.
Might be wait.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh,
Actually, I had to check on Nick's Discord to make sure he wasn't just watching.
Imagine.
Hang on there.
Just in there playing fighters.
did Afro accept Bob's friend request yet? No.
No.
That question gets asked almost like every day.
No, that's a weekly occurrence, and frankly, it should be.
Yeah.
Just accept.
Until that friend request gets accepted, it should be a weekly occurrence. Oh shit! Oh, can I make an announcement since we haven't officially set the beam yet?
Yeah, go ahead.
Since we haven't officially. Okay, so for everyone who's been wondering about hashtag TSRP, aka the SQAUD RP, the GTA 5 RP server we were working on.
Okay, real quick. For so long, I thought TSRP was Thundershot RP.
Yeah.
That's definitely what he's telling the stream.
You know, Loki Thunder's been putting a shit ton into work in this. I give it to him.
Okay, so frankly, I'm not gonna lie. That's been in the back of my mind that I wasn't gonna reveal that. Like, I wasn't gonna push that agenda.
Jokes on you, losers.
But TSRP definitely stands for the SQAUD RP. Balvin has been working on a lot. I've been working on a lot of stuff. We've been getting the thing up and running. We are 95% done with bug testing. The server is basically good to go. Everyone who has been in on it is already RPing on the server. We actually have RP up and running as of Saturday for people to be doing on the server. And then this coming Saturday, so like 6 days from now, or whenever this gets uploaded, this Saturday the 10th is what it is. I don't know, whatever. The server is going to be live. That's the official first initial launch day where we're going to be up for 24 hours. So this Saturday, mark your calendars. And if you want to RP on that, that's when you're going to be doing it. That's going to be the official launch. People will be allowed to stream it. That's going to be the first real day. We're going to have events. We're going to have concerts, assuming I can get in contact with Omega. And maybe some in-game events and whatnot. But yeah, this Saturday is the launch where people can see it. It's already launched now where like people are RPing off stream. But this Saturday is the TSRP launch. People are going to be doing it, including myself, on stream. So I want to get that out of the way and up in there so people could.
Question: if anybody was curious about like joining what applications, are the applications still open?
Applications are still open. I haven't looked at them in a few days, but I'll get back on that soon for sure.
There you have it.
Yes, sir.
And I can get you the link for the app. We can try to put it in the YouTube video.
I actually have it in the chat, so we should be good.
All right, somebody, that's my last one.
And it'll probably also be in the description of this video if you're watching on YouTube.
Flow easy? Not exactly. Close. Real close, but not exactly.
God, I think I know what you're talking about.
Even better, Otaku Oscar.
There it is.
There you go.
The server's off right now anyway, so.
Hold on.
I'm sure Balvin's working on it at the moment.
What are the... What if... I think Ron could get Logic to do a concert in TSRP.
Oh
Wait!
I mean,
All right, well, give Lotus.
No, I didn't even think
You might have just done something right there.
If Rhyme says no, he's racist. That's.
I mean, if we're hitting up celebrities, I hear Rhyme and Ninja are great friends too. From that one time. That one time when Ninja cursed him out and hated him.
It was.
That's hilarious.
that was a great rhyme moment.
I was smiling all throughout that. I'll be honest.
It was a great time.
Oh yeah.
Oh fucking! I hate this game.
Same. I don't know why I got back on.
No, that's so stupid because it's like a Fortnite thing. Like, you know, like when Travis Scott, it's like a much smaller version. Like, because like we wouldn't have the graphics and shit. But like when Travis Scott was in Fortnite,
I mean, you got
like,
Moon right there.
TSRP.
That's one right there.
That's
The graphics.
I didn't even think about shit like that. Oh, you know what? We never talked about Lil Nas X before we wrap up tonight.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
that's what we gotta do.
Lil Nas X is a marketing genius.
True.
Smart as hell.
Go down the line. Anybody else?
Okay, all right. Well, let's
I have been laughing
let's
at
at
his
least
fucking Twitter.
let's at least
It's
talk
already
about
seen it in the song.
let's at least talk about what he did first, so at least everyone knows. Although
All right, so-
I'm pretty sure everybody does know, but go ahead.
I was gonna say, first and foremost, homie dropped a fire music video. I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
For a new song entitled Montero. Now, both this song and video contain some rather questionable content, especially for those of the heterosexual and or Catholic community.
Explicit graphic, if you will.
Explicit and graphic for sure. We have some themes of homosexuality, Satanism, and that didn't sit well with a lot of people.
Chick-fil-A.
Meanwhile, he's on Twitter yucking it up, and then proceeds to go on so far as to release a shoe entitled the Satan Shoes that are limited to
Someone drop the
666
shoes in
pairs,
chat.
and also contain a single drop of human blood in every pair, mixed in with a bunch of red ink.
Those are hot.
If you can find the shoes, drop them.
I ain't gonna lie. When I first heard, yeah, he's coming out with a shoe where it's like there's blood in them, and then I saw the picture and I was like, that's a lot of blood.
Can we bring up the controversy here? A lot of
So the soles are filled with red ink. It's just mixed in with one drop of human blood.
Oh, no, see that I knew
Wait,
that,
are you dead
I knew
ass?
that eventually, but that first initial reaction of like, yeah, he got this new shoe and they're filled with blood, and I see all of that red, and I'm like, huh? Who let this happen?
Now, the controversy and the thing that a lot of white people are bitching about is they were like, "Oh, the Little Nas X, you had the Old Town Road, and all the kids love that. How could you now make a super gay music video or whatever?" Like, is more or less what they're getting at. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's the exact same argument that they were trying to make a couple months ago, because they've been off and on with WAP for like a year now.
Yeah.
Or like Republicans or like super Christian white folks who get mad at WAP. And then I think Cardi B came out a couple weeks ago and said like it has never been my job to raise your children. That's your job. Like,
yeah, because there was a video of she was like on Instagram Live or something.
Now,
and she was listening.
You're saying some really fucking dumb shit when Cardi B makes a great point.
Yeah.
But like Lil Nas X might have made that one song, but like it's not his job to raise your kids. You know, you listen to the song first. You obviously know about it. Don't let your kids listen to the fucking song if you're that. You know, don't let them watch the music video.
Facts.
When he said he was gay,
care that much about what they can see on the internet.
Also, I heard WAP finally for the first time yesterday.
Not bad.
I never heard the song. Until yesterday, I never heard the song before. And,
you saw the music video?
No, I've never seen the music video either.
I think it's a lot better when you enjoy the socioeconomic tones of the music video.
That song is
yeah,
that's something.
Yeah.
I ain't know it was like that, bro. She said I want you to park that. She said I want
Big
you to
Mac truck
in my little garage.
She said I want you to hit the little dangly thing in the back of my road.
Okay. Here's something hilarious. Did you know that Kids Bop was tasked to make a kids-friendly version of WAP, and it actually sent the writer into a state of shock that they had to be rushed to the hospital because they were struggling. Hold on, I have to bring up this article now. Hold up, I have to find the article.
How do you WAP into a kids-friendly version?
Hold up, I have to find this article now because.
Well, you look that up. It's like, we're not going to pretend like 3-6 Mafia ain't put out Slob on My Knob years ago and everybody loved it.
Yeah.
3-6 Mafia.
I first did like Slob on My Knob. So it's like women are just doing the same shit men have been doing for fucking years, but now they're because they're women.
Came out even more recently, Throat Baby. You know?
Wow. I completely agree with that is a valid counter argument to the criticism that especially the likes of Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B have gotten, where they're doing shit that men have been doing for years, especially when it comes to their sexuality and what they do with these women.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, WAP goes above and beyond anything I've ever heard a nigga say on a track. I'm not gonna Juicy J did say slob on my knob, but she said I want you to hit the little dangly thing in the back of my throat, bro.
Okay, I found the article. I found the article. All right. At first, I tried to write about a cat that fell into the bath, but the overtones remain highly sexual. All right. Then I thought gardening would be a more appropriate topic, but I realized a refrain. There's a hose in his house doesn't make thing any better. Somehow, all the everyday objects sound like an innuendo now. Nervously, all right, nervously eyeing her computer. But hold on, I'm gonna scroll down through. All right, after spending hours trying to come up with an alternative acronym, waffles and pancakes, walk all puppies, I settled with warm apple pie. However, the horror of kids singing "Gobble me, swallow me" dripped down the side of me, sent me into panic. I passed out. At least my attempts weren't as bad as the Wiggles when they tried to do basic anatomy with the cover of Kia's "My Neck, My Back." All right. Then she so pretty much she was rushed to the hospital, and they had to turn off on the way there. They had to turn off all radios, all comms. Spotify had to be off. Nothing that could trigger her while she was in this state of shock. But WAP sent someone to the hospital.
I see a lot of backlash to my statement, nigga. Obviously, there are way worse songs out there than WAP, written by plenty of nasty ass niggas. What I said is, I have never heard it.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's plenty of vile shit out there.
We're not talking about like, just in this particular. By the way, I'm defending Cardi B, but I'm going to clarify once again that cancel culture is not real if you have a big enough fan base, because I don't like Cardi B like in any capacity. Cardi B has been recorded on interviews saying that back when she was a stripper, she definitely used to date, rape, drug, and rob.
Yeah.
Regularly. So like I'm not a Cardi B fan in any instance, and I don't know how she's still allowed to make music and be like at the top of charts. But in this particular scenario with that song and everything, it's like she's absolutely right when she says it's not her job to raise your kids.
Yeah.
Like, it all depends on your platform. I mean, look at stuff with James Charles again. It's
like we finally stopped hearing about Shane Dawson, and he's
he's up to he's up to no good again.
He apologized and said, he was messing with minors.
All
boys.
right.
And said, this time I'm going to take accountability for myself.
This time?
Jesus.
And everybody's just like, oh, give him an 8th chance. He's really sorry this time. Plus the makeup is fire.
I'm tired.
This is James Charles. What's Shane Dawson? Or was it?
I'm tired.
No, James Charles. Shane Dawson has literally been missing in action ever since he made his last.
Wait,
apology.
so did any
Shane
the boys like come forward or anything, or just found him and shit?
A lot of people came forward.
Yeah.
How is he still all right, that's actually kind of
money platform. It's all about, if you have a big, like you said, if you have a big enough platform,
reason why
you cannot be canceled.
Cancel culture doesn't
flying a 17-year-old around is gonna
literally have to, like, it has to be a what you call it, like it has to be
punishable
like federal
crime.
He sent sexual pictures to these kids. He does quite a lot.
If the website, like if YouTube won't delete you off the website, then like as long
YouTube
as
has all right, they have to delete them.
It's like they
look at, for example, look at Nappy.
They
all that stuff happened. All the evidence came out, and then he left for a couple months, came back on Christmas like nothing happened, smiling.
That was crazy.
He came back. He played some clip. It annoyed the hell out of me. It was something like, "Oh, people are always so quick to judge without knowing anything." And he looked into the camera and sipped into his coffee mug, and I was just like, "I don't wish death on people, but I might have to make the exception for you. I need you."
Kevin Spacey's shit killed me, bro. He came back. It
was mad creepy.
I'm gay.
I am a gay man.
He thought saying he was gay.
Bro, no, his apology video on YouTube was mad creepy too. I was like, bruh, this is not it.
Character for House of Cards. It was so weird.
That was his House of Cards character. He was playing Frank because he titled the video "Let Me Be Frank." Like,
yeah, if someone in, I don't know, an anime or some shit that was a voice actor did that shit, I don't want him to say, hey, it's your favorite anime character, let me voice my apology video in your favorite character. Like, I don't want to hear that shit.
Okay, but give me a big Pinata apology video rolling.
Hey, it's me. All right, anyway. So somebody in my chat said if you're big enough, the only person you could cancel is yourself. By the way, I hate that getting blamed to cancel, like, quote unquote cancel culture as well.
Yeah.
Because when you like, was it Chrissy Teigen just left Twitter? I think it was Teigen. So somebody like that, like legitimately just left Twitter, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe cancel culture got Chrissy Teigen out here." It's like, shut the fuck up! Like a celebrity who makes millions of dollars chose to not be on Twitter anymore because they didn't like it. Like, that's not cancel culture. They fucking left. It's the same shit with Jenna Marbles. Cancel culture did not get Jenna Marbles out of here. Jenna Marbles decided that like she didn't like the way people were reacting to her shit, and she decided to leave. Like, that was That's not cancel culture. They fucking left on their, like, they didn't have to leave. They didn't want to. I don't know.
In my opinion, cancel culture is like whatever, like, if they do something like heinous enough, then he gets sent to jail, like R. Kelly type shit. Like that to me is cancel culture.
Well, that's like just taking responsibility for your actions. To me, the only instance immediately I can think of cancel culture was like when James Gunn had tweets dug up from 2011 or whatever the fuck that I would need to see him again. But
even that didn't work because now he's working on Suicide Squad.
He's back.
He got fired from Disney, so he went and he did Justice League or whatever the fuck, and then Disney rehired him.
Yep.
So he got right back in, but like for that time being, Disney just reacted to everybody freaking out over some old shit. And
I think the only true thing of cancel culture I've seen was Daddy 05. That was about it.
Someone in Disney's position, like that knee-jerk reaction, like you got to feel an immense amount of pressure. I feel like, and a lot of scrutiny from the public. So it's like really difficult. It's like, okay, do we try to what's I'm looking for? You know, like not downplay the situation, but damage control the situation, or do we just like fire him but then like maybe privately be like, hey, like we gotta make this move, but like we'll be in touch. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get back at you once this all dies down. Like how do you?
I heard Disney knew about it. I heard they knew.
Like but in the James Gunn one, it's like no one is gonna stop watching Disney shit because Disney owns
right. But let's say for another example, like one that comes to my mind is like there's this group called Brockhampton, right? And they had a member who like it came out that he was being like sexually abusive to like someone he was involved with, and like there might have been a time where like he was 19 or 20 and he was dating like a 17-year-old girl or whatever. There's like a bunch of shit that comes with all that. But then like basically the group to the reaction of the group was to kick him out, right? And obviously this was met with a lot of backlash from some people, and then a lot of like thank God from other people, right? But another thing is that like they've known this nigga for years, like they were like family, like blood couldn't have made them any closer, right? So it's just like, what do you do in a situation where somebody who's like you've lived with this person for like a decade, like this is like your brother, and like there's like two sides to the story, and like certain things are like kind of gray, and you don't really know and there's some he said she said type shit. It's like what are you meant to do in that situation? It's like, okay, do I now ostracize my brother? Do I kick him out? Like, do we secretly keep in touch? And then that comes out, because actually that did happen where like Kevin Abstract, like the main, like I guess you could say like the face of the group or whatever, like the biggest member, was keeping in touch a little bit with him still, and then that came to the light, and then people were like really mad at Kevin. Was like, why the fuck are you still talking to Amir? It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, like what are you supposed to do in that situation?
Because there's so much gray, because it's like, how long ago did it happen? How bad was the thing they did? You know what I mean? Because like that's one thing I hate is like if you're digging up some tweets from like 2009 or 2011, and we're here in 2021, and they haven't done anything close to whatever the fuck their tweet said in 10 plus years. It's like, how do you expect to tell people that it's okay to grow if you're gonna get rid of them for something that happened over a decade ago? You know what I mean? Like,
because bro, let me tell you, there was some shit said in Xbox 360 lobbies that would never get said today.
Xbox 2008, hell yeah.
So I'm like fucking 20s now, and I'm not 13. But like, you know what I mean?
Like,
all right, so
in the James Gunn one, he made like some weird like pedophile jokes. I'm like, I'm not gonna front, they're weird fucking jokes. But they were said in 2011, and people were trying to get rid of him in 2018. When he like on note hadn't done anything like that in like 7 or 8 years plus. Like,
I think Disney knew about them too.
You can't make mistakes from the past. Like,
correct himself as a human being, and like you're gonna get him now. Like it just
Disney, like when they fired him, they 100% knew they were gonna bring him back. They just knew that the knee-jerk reaction is definitely what they wanted to keep the positive like thoughts for the public. But Disney doesn't give a fuck about what the public actually thinks. They just care about what's good for them.
True.
So they knew as soon as they fired him, I knew for a fact 100% they were planning on bringing him back. And him going to Warner Bros didn't mean shit, because he could have done that whenever. They don't really give a shit about that. As long as you make the movies that they tell you to make, they don't care if you're doing shit for Warner Brothers or whatever company. They don't care. Yeah. There's no real rivalry there. They've said it like a few times. They don't really care about what each other's doing. But fucking the James Gunn thing and Brockhampton thing, I think are very different, because Brockhampton is a smaller group and it's a group of individuals.
Oh no, they're definitely different.
Disney's such a big company that it doesn't matter. They've had, I think, way worse things than that. Stay in their company and nothing change, and like nobody changes their opinions towards Disney because Disney's Disney. Yeah. So like, and they have such a hold on everybody's like nostalgia in general. Like no matter what area you're from, you have some sort of nostalgia for Disney, no matter what time you come from. So honestly, I think they could have easily not done that, but it was in their best mindset to do that in this age, the digital age, to do that. But they knew they were bringing him back 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, I do have to blast this one guy. This one guy said, "I really wish Vic didn't get canceled."
Okay, I'm not.
You're talking about a confirmed like sexual assaulter / pedophile. That's not canceled. That's called consequences for your shitty actions.
Bro,
when he's lucky he's not in jail.
Yeah, when that shit happened,
I'm going to go on so far as to also say that nigga not talented enough for you to be dick riding and defending him over that shit.
Bro, all he did was scream with ass Broly. What? All right, whatever. Anyway, when that shit started happening.
Okay, so if he tries to do the apology video as Broly, how does that go down?
That's not gonna fly.
I'm sorry. I can change the person.
I feel like I missed the part where you guys were talking about doing it in character or whatever the fuck.
Bro. Yeah. What I was going to say was not lost my train of thought, but I was going to say, if we could end off on a positive note and talk about possibly the Sonic shit.
No.
Well, I don't know if that's positive.
No. That's not positive. It's a Sonic game.
Well, something anything sideways from abuse, you know. Oh, I see what just happened.
We can talk about me.
Okay. So for those of you guys that are
the world does not revolve around you, Kagi.
Okay, no, right. Hold on. It might not be positive, but I would like to bring up the Sonic thing because like it's a big ass rumor. It's a big ass rumor.
Yeah.
But if you would like to explain what happened.
I was gonna mention like we did talk about like why Afro's not here, and I'm gonna go say right now what I'm seeing in chat. He may have a valid reason why he's not here right now. Homie is going through some shit right now.
130 degrees Fahrenheit, everyone.
His
CPU
is at 130 degrees Fahrenheit.
He's having some piece of trouble.
Oh my god!
Why? It's still on. It better be
damn
off
near
now.
caught fire at this point.
I'm unplugging it.
Turn it
He's
on.
gonna burn his building down.
I'm going to unplug it and put it out on the balcony.
His computer has
a
fever.
What the fuck?
His shit is
He's in
Miami.
His PC got Rona.
Yeah.
Shoot it over there.
Okay. Now that's out of the way.
You could go for it, Thunder.
There's a giant rumor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's true or not. It came from a shaky source to begin with. That apparently Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 remakes were in the works, but they got canned when Sonic Boom didn't do well.
It's just pain. Just nothing.
Which is just the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Nothing but pain.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's the same.
How about it in HD would have been beautiful, you know.
Yeah, Afro's he's been in Celsius the whole time. He thought he was in Fahrenheit.
Yikes.
No wonder.
Oh, damn.
Anyway, so yeah, the big rumor, and again, we don't know if it's true or
This
not.
nigga Afro.
It's that a bad game came out and it canceled the remakes of good games, which doesn't make sense.
I don't know
if I could have got a remade Chow Garden, are you kidding me?
That's all I want, dog.
Turn it off.
With the garden?
All I want is Chow Garden. Let me relive virtual fatherhood again.
If Chow on a mobile game with microtransactions,
Yeah, I was about to say, how have they not done that?
I hate gotchas and I would play it. Like, I don't know how they...
Nah, I'm not playing no Genshin Impact Chow Garden. I'm good on that.
Yeah, you would, you bitch.
No, I would not.
Yeah, you would.
God damn it, Thunder.
I can't, like, I told this nigga to turn it off, and he's like, it's been off. The lights are on!
He did say, because remember when he was first building shit, didn't he put a video on Twitter saying his shit started smoking and shit?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
I think,
Xbox? What's going
you know,
on?
I think his process is probably actually fucked from whatever he did.
Yeah. Also, whoever is smashing their head against the keyboard, I hear it.
Yeah, that's
It's
me,
me.
sorry.
It's all good.
Oh, yeah. It's murder.
He was telling me he was worried about his shit being in like 80 degrees when he thought it was Fahrenheit, and it's not. It's fucking.
No. He switched it to Celsius to show it in Celsius.
Celsius and Fahrenheit are measured differently. So 53 degrees Celsius is 127 Fahrenheit. He's just looking at the same amount.
I know.
Did he say it was in 80 degrees when it was in Celsius then?
No, not 80 Celsius, like 50 Celsius or something like that. I think it was.
Oh, okay.
What?
That's still the same amount. It's just
different measure.
Red Dead on his
Fahrenheit.
PC.
He thought it was Fahrenheit. I was like reassured. I was like, no, man, if it's fucking Fahrenheit, it's supposed to be like that. Like mine's in Celsius, it's at 30. I'm fine.
And he said,
Like, okay, mine's in 60, but I'm pretty sure it's Fahrenheit.
I'm worried about
I
his
hate
power
that
output.
this nigga's like just be like, like nigga, you.
Bro, he needs to just find like a mom and pop shop or something around him and just take it in.
He needs to go to a Fry's or something.
Himself up.
Yeah.
Okay. This was the beam, everybody.
Yeah. You want to plug the TSRP one more time?
Tune in next week to find out if Afro blew up or not.
I'm
Find out on the next episode of
All right, quick reminder. We're probably only got like 2 or 3 more episodes before we have like a season finale until we have a proper break, even though we had a shit ton of breaks already, you know? Shout outs to JoJo's, you know?
break.
So
you're out for the Disney 3D soundtrack battle because that will once again be a one-time only stream. If you don't make it, you're not going to get to see it. All right, it's not going to.
Sorry, good.
That was it. I finished.
Okay. I was just saying, can we just Black Clover and just say fuck it? We're gonna keep going or something.
I mean, we could.
We could just Citizens at night now. I'm fine with that.
Fuck yeah.
But I think we're due for an ending on the beach.
Yeah, we can end off right here and just, you know. Just
whatever the fuck we want to do. We'll see you guys next time.
All right, bye.